And we're back. Mic check, mic check. That was quick, right? Woo, that was fire. I enjoy having the one-on-ones. I hope who's next? I think mine side, Oshun and Quentin Emerson will be next to sis. So y'all just let me know who's gonna be next week or this week, or I think we'll do it in the weekend though. Yeah. hmm the up in the link at the top. Oh, there go Basti. Basti. Much love, much love. The link is pin. Oh, did I pin? Oh, let me pin it. Give me one sec. Go to YouTube. Let me put it at the top. So yeah. Is there anything y'all want to discuss on this great day? The sun is still out today. It's been warm yesterday and today, and I think tomorrow, and then it's going to be cold again. So I might as well enjoy the 3 warm days that nature is has bestowed upon us over here in the Netherlands. Um, yeah. So it's still what's the time over here? Almost 10:30 in the evening, but it's still the sun is still out. It's getting, a little bit dark, but not yet. Not yet. Because, we're in summertime. In the summertime, da da dee da da do. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh, you need a sec. Okay, okay. I'm gonna play some music and give y'all, some spaces.
Hey, you don't run that back. Ik kan niet met je zijn als je speelt met mij. Speel niet met mij. Ik kan niet met je zijn als je speelt met mij. Speel niet met mij. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Nee, anders doe ik je pijn. Anders doe ik je pijn. Nee, ik kan niet met je zijn. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Nee, anders doe ik je pijn. Anders doe ik je pijn. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ik gaf je mijn love, maar je was niet puur. Nu ben je no one. Veel van je over ging door het vuur. Maar nu is het over. Je ging mee naar je family, hadden die chemistry, anders voor niks, het was zomaar. Ze zeggen in mijn poten, ik heb je niet nodig, dus ik ben op mijn own now. Ik heb je niet nodig, ik ben in mijn zone now. Nee, ik heb je niet nodig, ik ben op mijn own now. Nee, ik heb je niet nodig, ik ben op mijn own now. Nee, ik heb je niet nodig, ik ben op mijn own now. Ik kan niet met je zijn als je speelt met mij. Speel niet met mij. Ik kan niet met je zijn als je speelt met mij. Speel niet met mij. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Nee, anders doe ik je pijn. Anders doe ik je pijn. Nee, ik kan niet met je zijn. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Nee, anders doe ik je pijn. Anders doe ik je pijn. Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah.
Je zegt het was er niet waard om door te gaan voor mij. Je hebt je keuze gemaakt, merk dat je erachter staat. Ga verder met je lijf en kom niet weg bij mij. Hoor het aan je stem als je met je feelings praat. Er niets anders gaat winnen dan die haat dat je toelaat. Je wil niet meer switchen, tijd dat ik je nu verlaat. Omdat ik geen moeite deed, zie nu hoe je mij ziet staan.
Hoe je mij ziet staan. Niggas die kijken me aan. Weet niet eens wat ik heb gedaan. Geef me mijn money, weet niet op die faam. Shawty, mijn niggas zijn aan. Je weet dat je ziet me nu gaan. Al mijn niggas die komen eraan. Yeah. Ik kan niet met je zijn als je speelt met mij. Speel niet met mij. Ik kan niet met je zijn als je speelt met mij. Speel niet met mij. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Ik kan niet met je zijn, nee. Anders doe ik je pijn. Anders doe ik je pijn, nee. Ik kan niet met je zijn. Ik kan niet met je zijn, nee. Anders doe ik je pijn. Anders doe ik je pijn, yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, Naga. Okay, let me wrench you up because you. Dang it. How do I do this? Nope. Scotty. The air. Dang it. Oh shit. Okay, I can play another one, I guess.
Moeilijke woorden, maar ik kan het voor de verwoorden. Ze wil niet horen, want stiekem wil ze die kill vermoorden. Hij is geboren, en ik zei dat het van tevoren. Ze kind geboren, en daarna had ze dat kind verloren. Ze kende wetten, kinderbescherming moest het ketten. Ze heeft een baby, maar kan niet eens op zichzelf letten. Ze blijft verzetten, de leven is net roulette. De mattie was zo vies en ze kan nu mensen besmetten. Shit is niet gezond, maar ze vormt. Money van die nigger, dus kwam ze tijdelijk rond. Hij mag het niet weten, want hij heeft een korte lont. Beter kijkt ze uit, voordat hij er weer verwond. Zij was zo verliefd, de liefde dat is nu haat. Alles gaat fout, want eindigt zo op de straat. De nippels zijn er vaak van, waarom denk je niet na? Je ouders hebben geen hoop, ze denken het is te laat. Zo zijn we, nee, ik wil het niet, wil het niet. Alles wat gebeurt, doet me pijn, ik wil het niet. Ik wil mezelf niet binnen zien. Want ouders blijf ik dingen zien. Ze zijn we, nee, ik wil het niet, wil het niet. Alles wat gebeurt, doet me pijn, ik wil het niet. Ik wil mezelf niet binnen zien. Want ouders blijf ik dingen zien. Het leven is geen spelletje, nigger, dat moet ze weten. Zij heeft nu beseffen dat dingen, nu gaat het beter. Alles pakt ze op, ze doet het beetje bij beetje. Niemand die haar helpt, ze doet het echt in haar eentje. En haar baby daddy, die chillt in Curaçao. Daar hebben ze gedwongen voor dingen die ze niet wou. Sunny moest ze zelf, ze bracht het vaak in de kou. Mannen van de binnen, ze ziet dat het is de blauw. Zij wordt meegenomen, waarom weet ze niet? Zij was alle tijd niet meer in de street. Ze willen dat ze snitcht, maar ze kan dat niet. Want haar baby daddy die heeft connecties. Ja, ze kent de code, zij is van de straat. Zij weet ze gaan dood, als ze nog verraadt. Maar ze wil het doen, omdat ze hem haat. Want ze ook beslist, het is al te laat. Ze zijn me, nee, ik wil het niet. Alles wat gebeurt, doet me pijn, ik wil het niet. Ik wil mezelf niet binnen zien. Want ouders blijf ik dingen zien. Ze zijn me, nee, ik wil het niet. Alles wat gebeurt, doet me pijn, ik wil het niet. Ik wil mezelf niet binnen zien. Want ouders blijf ik dingen zien. Ja, ze volgt met mij de long way. Shorty die heeft body net Beyoncé. Hey, zie ons chillen op een Sunday. 2x7 stippen van die Bombay. Hey, rijd door tijd, ze denken aan ons. Hey. Dus ik zei de story dat ik op deed. Hey, zei die dingen in the wrong way. Kijk hem aan de land, dan is het on. Hey, hey, hey. Zij volgt met mij de long way. Heeft zij een probleem, dan weet ze ik ben daar. She knows the nigga don't play. I'm coming your way, ze weet het wordt eng, ja. Of weet ik ben on my way. Pull up alleen, ze weet hoe ik ben, ja. Altijd ready, andersom is het the same shit. Bonnie en Clyde rijdt doorbij als ze klimt in. No lie, zegt die bitches opzij, nee. Ik hoef er geen twee, voor dat heb ik no time, nee. Met mijn arms, daarom ben ik offline. Lippen die zijn zo smooth, body die is zo fine. Met de long way. Shorty die heeft body net Beyoncé. Hey, zie ons chillen op een Sunday. Twee man zelf slippen van die Bombay. Hey, rijd door tijd, ze denken aan ons, hey. Dus ik zei de sorry dat ik dom deed. Hey, zei die dingen in the wrong way. Kijk hem aan de lijn, dan is het on, hey. Hey, hey. Ja, ze fuck met me op die long days. Zij heeft mij gemist, de seks die is heet. Een tattoo van mijn name en dat op haar reet. Geen tijd voor die hoes, want ik hou mezelf safe. On the road, driving. Samen met mijn wifey en ik glij in. Yeah, she know I'm ballin'. Lingerie, ik ga all in. Jij en ik between the sheets. Baby, no lie, je weet dat ik voor je bleed. Ik ben no off, je weet, ik ben niet op beef. Liever met jou, er is geen love op de streets, huh? En je bent mijn baddie. Baby, stuur je addy. Je weet, ik ben ready. Al die pussy steady. Dat is een volk met de long way. Shorty die heeft body net Beyoncé. Hey, zie ons chillen op een Sunday. Twee man zelf slippen van die Bombay. Hey, rijd door tijd, ze denken aan ons, hey. Dus ik zei de sorry dat ik dom deed. Hey, zei die dingen in the wrong way. Kijk hem aan de lang, dan is het on, hey. Hey.
Param, pam, 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 param, pam, pam. Param, pam, pam, pam. Oh, wait. No. Stop. And we're back. Ooh, I like your avatar.
Oh yeah, I be trying. I be trying. I be drawing. I still be drawing. I have to get back to that because I feel like it was getting away from me. So I started, to going back within and draw, certain things from within again.
Yes, I like it. And I like the colors too. Mm.
Well, yeah, I try to get I try to do certain colors that I know that will make the the details pop out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what does it mean? Can you explain? What did you have in mind when you drew that?
I didn't have anything in mind. I just it just come out to
It's
be
mm,
that, you know, and
freestyle.
I've seen the same thing that all my avatars in it. I'm seeing the infinity. I'm seeing as above, so below, as within, so without, as to the left, so to the right. So it's kind of showing me how the different aspect of uh the puzzle, or how the different pieces of the puzzle, create the bigger picture.
Mm,
Basically, that's what it create. It's kind of, I know what mindset I was on, when I draw it, which is the same mindset that I'm on, where I felt like everything is a part of the wholeness. You
right.
know, people, which is also the oneness. But I think the oneness perspective, kind of create a confusion because we live in a quantified world. Like I said before, earlier,
Mm-hmm.
everything is being quantified by the numbers. You know, so
Mm.
and when people say everything is one, it kind of it tend to confuse people. Okay, what you mean? Everything is one. you know.
Right.
So I think, this, that's why I come with the concept of wholeness, like how everything, is a part of the wholeness. And I think that kind of show it, and also, like I said, it depict the oneness also.
Mm.
I like to go with the wholeness of things.
Right. Right. Welcome back, Oshun. She's just distracted. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm waiting for mine side so you and mine side can chop it up, because I know y'all be flowing. I don't have to say anything when, um, when you both are talking. I just mute and listen.
Yeah, hell yeah, man's out, he got gas for days, you know what I'm saying? He got gas for days that take you, you know, is whenever you want to stop, you know what I'm saying? Because he got gas, that'll take you wherever you want to go.
Right. Typical Sagittarius. Oh, you're a Sagittarius too, or are you Scorpio?
Both,
You're on the cusp, I think. A cusp.
the, yeah, my moon side is called, I think my moon side, somebody did it for me. I think my moon side is Scorpio and my
Mm-hmm.
sun side is Sagittarius. I'm a double Sagittarius. I got two signs. That's Sagittarius. I got my sun sign and my rising sign,
Mm.
and then my moon sign is Scorpio.
I forgot what mine is though. Remind me to send you the link where you can get your free chart, and it's real like 4 or 5 pages, so they go in really in depth.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got the link somewhere. Need to find it. It's a free, and they even break down the letters of your name. That's how deep they go. What it
Hmm.
means, and yep.
Okay.
Hmm. But yeah, what should we talk about in the meantime while we're waiting for mine time?
Uh, yeah. What you think? On how everything is a part of the whole thing. You know, and I think no. Well, I haven't created these two theories or these two point, but I kind of uh staying on these two, where on the infinity of things, how
Mm-hmm.
basically how everything expand or equaled out to infinity,
Hmm.
is create the whole picture, basically the whole, not picture, but the whole thing, the whole existence, how existence itself is kind of expand to infinity.
So, but wait, okay. So, what was the question again? Because
I was asking what you think about that people will call it a theory or something like that.
about what? About infinity? Oh,
Yeah, about the infinity of things, like
hmm.
how everything expanded to infinity.
Like in never-ending loop, or how do you say that? I don't know. Like or you mean like a ripple effect, or I don't.
Yeah, like a ripple effect, like a echo, like how everything echoed out, kind of like if you're standing on top of a mountain and you yell,
Mm-hmm.
and how it will equal out to different, s- spectrum of the sound.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Because it's like even with words, right? How do you say? Yeah, words that are spoken. Hell, even thoughts. But especially words, they travel, right? Um, and in a way they bounce back, or yeah, they how do you say that? in a way it's weird because they say, everything that you wish for, somebody else, it bounces back, or you create karma. But if the interesting. But if we're in an infinite, or if everything is infinity, then where do they bounce off? you know how can things come back to you if everything is infinite?
The center,
The what?
the center.
The center. Hmm. I don't get it. Like, you
You
mean
say
the
you don't get it.
yeah? Like, what you mean the center?
I think it's you probably not looking at it from both angles. I
Mm-hmm.
think you're probably looking at infinity expand out on the right, or infinity expanded, on the left, but not looking at it as both, right?
Hmm.
So I'm thinking infinity, that's what makes it infinite, is because it's expanded on both ways, both all direction is expanded all direction to infinity, to a never ending point. So things are coming from the center.
Hmm. I'm trying to picture. Hmm.
Well, it's like how they show you the infinity sign,
Okay.
you know, how they show you the infinity sign, it come from the center, it
Hmm.
go up and around, right?
And it comes back into the center and goes the other way. Comes back to. Okay, I got it. Yep.
But really, it's not the fact that it's really come back for real. I think people say that, or they make it look like that, but I think is that it's coming from, you know, like the same energy that's coming from above is the same energy that's coming from below. The same energy that's coming from the right side is the same energy that's coming from the right side. You
Hmm.
see? So it looked like, because it's the same energy, it looked like, it looping back. But I think, it basically, when the energy go up, it comes back, from the bottom, but it's really leaving back from the bottom too. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense, but
I
it's
feel
kind of
that.
like how my avatar will show you the right on black on top and the black at the bottom,
Yes.
and the green on the left and green also on the right, and it looked like the red meet on the outskirt, right? The red
Hmm.
look like they meet, each other on the outskirt, but it's because they expand to a point, kind of like how you're looking at train, like how you're looking at a train track,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like it seems like it's I mean, I think you know how a train track look like, how it look like. It seems like it's going to, it's coming to a singular point,
Yes.
but really, the more you get closer to it, to the where you couldn't really see it, the more you see that it's still the same thing, like it kept going.
Hmm.
So that's what it just expanded to a point that where it felt like it's connected. You know, it felt like it's connected together, but really, it's not. If you will get to the point, you know, where you think it's connected, you will see that it expanded again. It's still expanded.
Right.
So it's basically the center expanded too. You know what I'm saying? Just like each point expand, is so the center expand also. So that the center is always at all time. That will be the X, that the center always separating, uh
Hmm.
or connecting these two. Like if you're looking at the whole picture, you see it look like the green in the center kind of connect everything together, and it's so it keep expanded with everything, with the red above and the red below. It keep expanded with it.
Mm.
I don't know if it makes sense.
It does. It does. Okay, what about this one? Because they say lightning comes from under, not from above, but from under the ground. And I was thinking like, if it comes from underground, then maybe it's when because I was talking to Mindside the other day and we was discussing it, and he's like, no, I don't think it comes from underground. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. He's like, no, because when people things travel on what if beings travel on the lightning, they enter this reality through lightning. Because in how we're both from from the Caribbean. So um in Suriname, when lightning hits, or the thunder comes or it sounds, they say like that's a big spirit coming, one of the ancestors is coming back. Or so it could be that as that things or beings travel um with lightning. But I was thinking like if it comes from under the ground, it maybe that's because I feel there's beings living under the ground too. So what if they use that to um push or to come above ground, and it shows, and but because they have a different energy, when they hit air, it creates lightning and thunder. Or maybe it's because um our energy, or what if lightning is our energy built up and exploding. I don't know, I'm just I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think it's all that. I think thunder is ether,
Mm,
and the ether is everywhere. You
yep.
know, the ether is the space, is what people think that is where is the thing that where people think that is space or is emptiness. It was really filled with ether.
Hmm.
So I think it all makes sense to what you're saying and what Mazda is saying. Because if you pay attention to what you said, that you said that you know people from Suriname said that is the ancestors coming, and Mazda is saying that it's us coming. You
Mm,
know, so we are the ancestors, right?
mm,
Or the descendant of the ancestors. If some people want to look at it like that, right?
right.
And me personally, like I said, I think it's all of it.
Mm,
Like I think thunder come from under the ground, but also above the ground. Like how energy travel. That's how energy travel. Energy don't travel one direction. You
mm,
know, it travel in all direction. When I say travel in all direction, like wind. People might think that okay, the wind is blowing to the left, but when you get to a different part of the earth and you find out it's blowing to the right, right? So it's really going in both direction
hmm.
instead of like going in one direction. How we think, I think that one direction thing only come because of time,
Right.
because we have a perception of time, because we see everything thing based on how we see time. That's how that's why we have that one perspective, how everything have to be, it has to be one way, you
Hmm.
know but I think it's always, what I'm saying, like it's always, in all ways it's coming.
Mm,
But yeah, I definitely agree, with that, with thunder coming from the ground, but also it coming from, it's like rain. People say the same thing about rain too, right? People say rain come from under the ground,
mm,
and then rise, create the some type of clouds, and then it fall, right?
right.
So
Yeah, but it's interesting though, cause I'll be trying to catch it when when there's lightning, but it looks like it's coming from above, but yet they say it comes from underground. I'm like, huh? I didn't know that. Hmm.
That's
But
the thing. Me personally, I don't think I don't see where it's coming from. I think thunder appear. Like I'll always be, I think I've been saying this lately, like how things appear. Like I say that the earth just appear out of the water, you
mm,
know, like it just appear, like how things disappear and reappear. So I think that the earth just appear out of the water, it just ascended from the water, you know. But it's waters above also, you know. It's not just, water like, as we know as the seas or the rivers, it's also waters above. So I can't say it come from out of the sea. If
right.
we see it, we can see the earth. You know what I'm saying? And it's also, the waters above is the magnetic sea also. You know, so again, I think things just appear like how we appear. Like if the doctors will tell you that the baby just appear in the womb,
Mm,
like before it just be a corpse in the womb, you know, and then the light would just appear. So it just be a light that just appear, in there. That's how they know, okay, it's a spirit in there, you know. But it's only after a certain time that they could detect that, okay, she is pregnant, right? The woman probably kind of know because of the symptoms she been getting. But you go to the hospital before 3 months, you won't be able to detect, if the woman is pregnant or not,
mm,
right?
right.
So the light just appear out of nowhere. So I think it's the same thing with thunder. Thunder just appear, and if you happen to look at the ground, you and to, from the ground up, you like, oh, it come from the ground up. But if you tend to look, from up and down, and you see that, oh, it came from up, and going down. So I think it's just where you're looking.
Mm, mm. Do you think when the baby is born, because the baby we all have a soft spot on our head, right?
Right.
I don't know what it's called in medical terms, but it's a soft spot, like an opening in the skull. I
Mhm.
think that the minute it's born and it takes its first breath, that's where it receives the breath of life. Like I think that's where the soul enters, or the spirit. One of the two. I think the spirit.
I think the spirit enter from from the womb. You know, like right before the earthly spirit, the
Mm,
earthly spirit, come, as soon as the baby, come out, the womb, you know, the earthly spirit enter. This is what people call chosen. The spirit that chose you. If it's an air spirit, if
right.
it's some fire, if it's water, or if it's just like earthly spirit, like physical spirit, right? Whatever it is, enter when you come out. But your what people call your higher self, already enter, you know, from the
In the
womb.
in the womb.
Yeah,
That's what I call the soul. I think the soul is already with the child when it's conceived and
yeah,
starting to develop, and then when it takes its first breath, the spirit enters, because that's how the child is gonna be. It's gonna form, like it's gonna, because that's the animator.
yeah, I agree. That's
Mm,
that's the what people, yeah, like I said, what people call your higher self, or
mm,
your God body, not
mm,
body, or your God aspect. You know, that's where it come. After 3 months. You know, and like and yeah, like you said, it is the soul because we have wandering soul.
Mm,
We have wandering souls all over the earth. You
mm,
know that kind of what people call ghosts. That's just here on waiting to get a body. That's
mm,
just my perspective. My perspective, is that we have souls that's wandering around the earth, you know, or in the cosmos also, all over the cosmos of the earth, that's trying to get a body, you know, to be a part of life, you
mm,
know. And whenever, after that 3 months period, you know, according to the contract that was made, the covenant that was made, before the inception of the child, before, the woman become pregnant, then, the soul come, after 3 months. And that's when, like I said, people will detect that, okay, if she go to the hospital, she will find out that she's pregnant, or, she started to have a low belly.
right. Mm, yep.
Yeah, I think I spoke on that too. I think that's why people need to be aware of what frequency and vibration they are in, you know, when they having sexual intercourse,
Mm, yep.
because these are the type of energy that you're going to attract. If there is a child involved,
Mm,
if you are in a low vibration, a low frequency, you're going to attract what people call a demon.
mm,
you know. And if you're in a positive, a good spirit, good vibration, you're going to have what people call an angel.
mm. That is true. Yep. But yeah, oh,
And I think they guide you too. Like, I think they are your spirit guides. Like if you're an evil person, what we call an evil being,
mm-hmm,
you have demons guiding you. What we call demons or demonic spirits, that's what you have guiding you. So you'll be hearing voices, you'll be seeing signs, you'll be seeing all type of things. They are guiding you. They are trying to, lead you to their forthcoming to life into life. They're trying to worship you. They're trying to serve you in order for you to bring them to life.
right.
And if you what people call a good person, then you have, these good, spirits, that's guiding you, that's trying to make it here. Either way, you being guided. But I think, if you're a balanced being, like if you're not leading towards either, then you're guiding yourself. You
Mm,
know, if you're not neither positive or negative, then I think a lot of people don't think that's a thing. I actually think that's a thing, that where you can be balanced, you know, where you're not leading toward, any negativity or any positivity, where you would literally in the middle in that sweet spot.
mm-hmm.
And I think at that point you're guiding yourself, you know, you're guiding yourself to, to whatever spirit that you want to bring.
You're in control.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think everybody has, like, you know how they say they got a little angel on your one shoulder, and a devil, and a little devil on your other shoulder. It depends on you. Did you, like you just said, if you're balanced, you decide which one you listen to. Your intuition, because to me, the angel and the demon on your shoulder, the angel is your intuition, and the demon is your um how do you say that? You got intuition, and yeah, and the other one is the ego. Do you listen to your ego or your intuition? The angel and the demon.
Yeah, my ego listen to me. He better.
She,
My ego better, cause he gonna be locked up. He gonna be caged where I have to feed him.
mm,
And without me feeding him, he gonna be starving.
mm,
But I think my ego is my egos. You know, like my pet.
mm,
Like having a pet as an ego, and you allow it to be, free to fly and get its own food and come back. And stuff like that. And if he get a line, now you're gonna put his ass in the cage. Now he gonna have to depend, for you to feed him.
right.
That's how I'm looking at the ego. So he better listens to me. Other than that, he won't have the freedom that he had. He will be locked up. Begging me, to feed him.
Mm, true, true. Because some people have trouble distinguishing which one to listen to, the ego or the intuition, and most go by ego. It's when you start comparing yourself to other, or you think you're better than everybody else, or just take everything to heart that people say. Yeah, it's the ego.
Yeah, even though the egos be thinking that it's all the way high, he's the king of the sky. But yeah, when he needs something to eat, he gotta come to the ground.
Hmm.
You gotta come to the ground and get your own food. Like what type of king are you? Why can't you have your own, source of food in the sky with you? You won't spend your whole time, your entire life, in the sky. You might as well bring your own food, everything, in the sky with you.
Right. Or
That's
have
the ego.
yeah. Yep. Or have people bringing the food up to you, and so you don't
Yeah,
have to come down.
yeah.
Mm,
But
mm.
yeah, I be checking my ego. Like I be checking it. Like he better listen.
Can you ever be too humble?
When people take, yeah, that's yeah, for sure. You can't be too humble. When people, and I also look at the egos, as any type of animal, not just like a ego. It's like that lion
Mm,
that you have as a pet, or that dog that you have as a pet that, anything that touches you, it'll be ready to go. So,
right.
uh, yeah, I think people that have their ego in check is like they're walking, but they have a whole lion in front of them. And people that that don't have their ego in check, they're walking behind the lion. They
Mm,
are hiding behind the lion. So whenever the lion get destroyed, then they are vulnerable.
mm,
That's what a lot of people, when you destroy their ego, they don't have nothing to say. They can't, it's like you take their soul
mm,
because the ego is the one that's protecting you. But you have to be able to keep it, uh to you cannot let it lead you, right? You have to lead it. You have to lead your ego, you know, and something gonna happen to you. That's why when you're humble, the ego going to definitely, come when it needs to, you know, the ego going to jump, going to come in, to protect you, you know. It's like you walking calmly with a dog or with a lion, calmly, you ain't bothering nobody, but as soon as somebody jump on you and the dog going ready to take them, eat them alive, or the lion, whatever type of animal that you have with you.
right.
So your ego is your animal aspect of you. And yeah, if you're too humble, then you literally tied, you know, if you're too humble, your ego is not free. You know, you literally tied your ego and starving it.
Right.
You might kill it. You know what I'm saying? You might have killed your ego and you don't have no type of protection that where people could do anything to you because they felt like you're vulnerable. Like you ain't gonna do nothing about it. What you gonna do about it? You ain't even gonna stand up for yourself. So that's when you killed your ego, or you probably imprisoning your ego. That's what it is. And no, you don't even want to feed it. Like imagine you have a lion,
in prison, you know, and it's a chicken that's bothering you, that's ready to take your life, but you don't want to feed the lion that chicken. Yet the chicken is, the lion is starving, you know. So it's either you either have your ego and free where it eats when it hungry, or you're gonna have to put it in in a cage and feed it when it's hungry. But some people don't wanna, they don't know what they're doing, so they don't know if their ego, their animal nature is in a cage or if it's free.
Hmm.
And on either way, it could be a danger. Imagine you have a dog that's could kill somebody, in a quick second, but you don't know if the dog is free or if the dog is in his cage. Now here you go, you got somebody, you got your kids, running around, and he done it one of your kids, or you got your friend coming into your house and he done ate that friend.
Hmm.
That's how people are, that where they always have to tell you sorry all the time, like, oh, I'm sorry, I ain't mean that, like they don't know that their ego is running around. They don't know that their animalistic nature is just being free running around, you
Hmm.
know,
Right.
uh, and he hurt people. And on top of that, not only they don't know if it's free, but yeah, if you don't know if it's free, then you don't know where he's at, But if you know it's free, then you can stand in front of it, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you tell it when to move and when not to move. But if you don't know it's free, you ain't good. You ain't worry about it. So it gonna do whatever it want.
Mhm. Peace, Kismet, Cat Newman. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Hmm. I see Mansai is back. Hit the link. Hit the link. Because I wanted to. I forgot what he said about. Anyhow, we'll talk about it when he come if he comes up. I wiggle my hands and say do this, then you are capable. That's right. Hmm.
Yes, you're on point. Yeah, you have to train your ego, what to go after and what not to go after. Some people, their ego be so hungry, be starving, like they be ready to go to eat anything. Like I said, it could be your kids talking to you, like, and you be talking to them like you ready to eat them up, like, and they looking at you scared as hell. Or it could be your friend, it could be your husband or your girlfriend, your wife. You be talking like to them like you're ready to eat them up, like if they don't you know uh behave like how we want animal to behave, you know. So yeah, like we be talking to people like that. That's when like we don't, and if they don't behave, like you know, we gonna eat them up, and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to do that. My bad, I'm sorry, you know. So some people, that's how they are. They don't have their ego in check. And again, the other aspect is that some people, have that in check to the point that where they understand how dangerous it is. They don't even want it no more. Like they're like, man, I'm finna kill that lion. I'm finna starve that lion. You know, I'm not even gonna go next to it because I know the way I'm starving it, it might eat me alive. So I'm not even. I'm gonna make sure that is in a cage and it died there.
Mm. Kismet, you funny, but that is true. You can't be a mom without a dick. Yep. I needed that to become a mom. Hmm. That is
Yep.
so true.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
You got some women that will tell you like, nope, like, back in the days, we used to have babies with other men.
Yeah. Do you think that's true? I think it's true.
Hell no, I don't think it's true at all. I don't think so.
Yeah, they say there was like our body has changed through the years or whatever. So they said we used to have, or the woman used to have like a gland underneath, like between the, the vajayjay and the butthole. There was a gland, that she, when she just had, you know played with herself, she would orgasm, and then it would, some semen, or it, how do you say that? No, no, they say it came from her bone marrow. She had sperm in her bone marrow, so when she pleasured herself, some of the bone marrow, fair use, fair use. I'm not saying it's what I heard, people. That's how she used to get herself pregnant. Some say it was the sun, and some say it was through her bone marrow.
Yeah, I think all of that, is just unbalanced uh knowledge and information to keep how you say that word, perpetuate,
Perpetuated.
yeah, the same unbalanced energy. So whether it's on the man hand or it's on the women hand, it's still unbalanced. It gotta be on, on the family hand.
Mm.
It gotta be a family structure, and that's when the energy will be balanced. So other than that, it will always be an inhuman in a unbalanced in humanity. So that's how they want to keep it. I think that's what they did. They purposely put the powers in women's hand, where they had women running the world. Walking all over man, so man could have an excuse to take the power and put it in his own hand. And we're looking for another excuse to put the power in the women's hand, so we could take it back again. It's like, I'm gonna let you, have it for a little bit, then I'll take it back.
Mm.
But we both of us, we can't have it together, because that's where the power is at. You can never have power without negative and positive, you know. So it's just going to be a neutral energy, which is power, but it's not no creative power. You know, a neutral power. The ground is not being creative at all. You can't do nothing with the ground power. In a battery or in electricity.
Right. Mm.
So, but yeah, but I don't think that that's. I think that's they always create some type of knowledge, some type of thing in order to help to justify them, uh to justify the power structure in uh society.
Hmm.
But yeah, an orgasm is not don't got nothing to do with a woman's orgasm don't have nothing to do with sperm. It all got to do with her getting moisturized.
I know, but yeah, that's what I read it somewhere though. I forgot. Or maybe I didn't tell it the right way. But anyhow, they said it came from her, not her orgasm, but from her um bone marrow.
Yeah, that's how they're trying to that's how they're trying to make it some type of that right there already create power. You see that right there, that foundation right there already. If that's being if that be the narrative, you know that right there already make her powerful
Mm.
over the man, right? The fact that she could do something that the man can't do, or
Mm.
not that the man can't do, the fact that she could do, uh,
Without, yeah,
she could create life, or she could, do something
without the
meaningful to
man.
life without the man.
Right.
You know? that right there, the foundation right there, like if that's the narrative, everybody gonna be like, oh yes, I'm saying, with woman is more powerful, just like how they make God, God alone, what I'm saying, be meaningful to life. Now all of a sudden the women don't mean nothing.
Hmm.
In fact, the women gonna be responsible, for their chaos that's here. Man, you will miss me with that.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, nowadays they're trying to make men have babies. I don't know how they're
Yeah.
gonna pull that one out, but yeah.
Well, yeah, ain't gonna be uh no natural baby. You're gonna be an artificial baby,
Hmm.
like something like a clone.
Right.
And the whole time, they're gonna be buying sperm, keep thinking that they're buying real sperm, right? And and it's gonna be the and it's gonna be that fake, that artificial sperm, that's going to reproduce itself. Or the man, even if it was two men together, you know, that do the Sodom and Gomorrah thing together, you know, by the moment that it's kind of like how they say that a woman already have all the eggs that she need, just like a man have all the sperm that he need. So they will be literally, when the man went to get a womb and started himself, that womb will come with all the sperm that it need.
Hmm.
So whenever another man, whenever they do their Sodom and Gomorrah thing, it would just trigger the sperm that's already in the man. See? And that no, the man gonna think that, oh, that's his sperm, but nah, the sperm was already in the man. You just trigger it, right? You just force that sperm to take its place. Now that man gonna come pregnant with an artificial sperm, gonna have a clone, and you're gonna think that that's really your baby.
Hmm.
If I'm thinking it, they are thinking it. You know, they are the one that's creating the womb. You know, what probability that they haven't looked. You know,
They showed us in that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Was it twins or something? Where Arnold where he was pregnant with Danny DeVito.
hmm
I forgot the name. I think the movie was called Twins.
yeah, I forgot what it's called, but I know what movie you're talking about. And Arnold was an artificial man. He wasn't no natural man.
Hmm. Oh yes, he says it's twins. Yep. See, I remember. When I
Yep.
saw that movie, I'm like, oh, these people are crazy. But I wasn't woke yet because it was like many years ago. I was still in my 20s, I think, or my 30s. So when I watched that movie, just for the fun of it, like entertainment. I didn't watch it like you know with my third eye or my first eye. Hmm.
Yeah, they know they're gonna have to be able to do something like that. It ain't gonna be no natural thing. It's not like they're gonna take a womb from a woman and put it in a man. They ain't never gonna do that. It's gonna be some artificial, type of shit that they build. They create in the lab, or from a 3D printer, and they're going to put in the man. And it's just going to act like it's just going to mimic, the natural womb, but he ain't gonna be able to give birth to no natural thing.
Mm, right, DeVito. Yep. Danny DeVito. Mm. Yeah, the phone is peace. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Kantasi Wilson Baron. Odi Odi. Hmm. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where we're going with or where they are going with the technology, but she
Self destruction.
right? Like, man, everything is like automated. Like, who like I never use it though. Like in the supermarket, right? When
Right.
you can like the self checkout, you don't have to go through. You just put everything, you scan it yourself, and then pay with your credit card or your debit card. Um, I never use. I only used it once because I want to at least have human interaction when I do my shop. Like, sheesh. But
Now I've used it. I've used it.
yeah,
That I've used it. I think the thing that we now thinking about is already in full play. Is already in full operation.
right.
You know, thinking about clone. Clone is already working amongst us, and we think they're real human being.
Mm,
Robot are already walking amongst us, and we thinking they are regular human being. The thing that they are putting in our face is to have us accept, you know, when we discover that they've been among us, is like is normal. It's normal now. Oh yeah, it's normal. We know about robot already. That is normal.
mm,
That's what it is. Predictive programming. They don't want you to have a a shocking experience. We're like, oh shit, like everybody in a panic mode. You know, they want to ease it up on you. To the point that where it become normal to you. Like, okay, ain't no big deal. Kind of
mm.
like cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Cell phone. When before cell phone came, I remember people talking about it. That it was a big deal. Like, if you're gonna have cell phone, you can't put it next to you when you're sleeping. You gotta turn it off. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Now
Yeah.
people are cuddling with their cell phone like it's their wife or husband.
Mhm. Yep. It's so true. Yep. Some people they can't live without their cell phone. Let me see. Like when we were children and saw Back to the Future and yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Touch screen and all that. I remember when our first when they had when the phone became touchscreen. I'm like, what? You can just touch it? Wait a minute. Just touch it and move your fingers? What the
Yeah,
hell? Sheesh.
yeah.
And then play with it. Yep, that's true. hmm I don't know. In a way, it makes life easier, but at the same time, it makes us lazy. Because
That's what I
now,
was gonna say.
yeah, because now there's a lot that we don't have to do for ourselves. Like like oh well, whatever. I'll just let the computer do it, or like even calculator. There was a lot of numbers that I had, phone numbers that I knew. Now I barely know my own goddamn number, and I have two cell phones. I only know one number that I can
Yeah,
tell you, like, okay, this is my number. I have to look the other one up.
that's true. I remember I knew my dad phone number, my mom, my
Yeah.
auntie, my uncle,
See?
this and that. I probably had like 10 to 15 for numbers I knew, in my head. Like you said, now it's just my only, mine for number. Ain't got it take me forever to finally memorize it. So I think, they're making us dumber and lazier. You
Yep.
know, it's not really easier for us. I think, it's just make us dumber and and lazier.
Everything is convenient now, and it lets us take things for granted.
Yeah,
Because me and you, we grew up, and I'm sure the people in the chat too. We didn't have much growing up. I used to play with dolls that I made myself from grass, like you know,
that's what I'm saying. Like
shit.
my parents ain't had no money to buy me toys like cars and things
Right.
like that or place that. Listen, I had to make my own car with with bucks juice,
Mhm.
with matches, with boxes of soap, you know, with
Yep.
anything that I could get my hands on that was like that was like a square, or a rectangle, even if it was a circle, I would make my own car with it. I would make my own bus, or and I had to get device like old radio, what I'm saying, and certain devices that I had to put together and make it my own toy. Like I ain't grow, and I had to do that in time when my parents is in their house, because if my parents is home, like I can't be able to go outside. But when they go home, I be in the street, like I be playing ball all day with my friends. Like I'm outside for real. Now people don't really be outside. The outside people be is going to the club, going to party, going to the restaurant and eat, going to the supermarket, and buy stuff, you know, me or going to the park. Growing up, I ain't had no parks. We ain't had no parks in the verse now. We had fields, like we had soccer field, baseball field, you know, football field, but it wasn't no park. Park was only in rich neighborhood.
Right. Peace, and welcome to, is that Cage?
Yeah.
Nicholas Cage.
Yep.
Welcome back, Quentin Emerson in the building. And Mr. West, welcome, welcome.
Yeah. Much love to and respect to Mr. Wes and Quentin. Shout out to Cage.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I want to go back to like where everything was just not so complicated, you know? Oh, I heard another pop.
I hear you. Yes, ma'am. But at the same time, I think it's almost like I know from growing plants and that with the horticulture and that where we tend to overcomplicate things, at the beginning. When it really goes back to the basis, it's very simple. It's like the bees. Look how the bees move.
Mm-hmm. Peace, sir, drop.
Yeah. So shout out to the Boo. Drop.
What's going on? What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling?
Living great.
Hey, speaking of the bees, right? Um, they whole tribe follow the queen. Humans and animals is the only thing that follow male species. Everything else, including like weed, plants, it come from the mother to the fluid. Anything that's not anything that's not a mammal follows the female, except that's what that's when they took the power from us. Once we started once we started following negative energy, which is the black core of the ether, which is the male core. You got the male and female on a battery post. Once we
Mm,
started following the negative, it fucked everything up.
yep.
Yeah, we go from nurturing to simulating to simulate. We can be
Ah,
artificial.
yeah, but we look at like the male or the female aspect, right? And like, if you go to the Kemetic principles, right? It's the principle of gender or polarity. I'll make sure that you can throw causation in there, everything. But pretty much what is it? That's what you have to have this dichotomy and the duality in order to create from the dyad, right? You got the monad, which is the center, the center point with the circle around it, in geometry, and then you got
Go
the
ahead, Rod.
dyad.
Hey, can you hear Rod though? Cause like you gotta just like cut him off, like boom. I don't know if you can hear him, but go ahead and finish your point and let him say what he was saying, because it was about to go somewhere deep. Matter of fact, you start. My bad, but you start over and let Rod come in after you. I don't know if you can hear him because the way you had came in, it wasn't even on the same shit. But y'all go ahead.
I thought it was Naga, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
whatever it
wrong.
is. But go ahead.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I was just saying, pick it back on what you were saying, drop, on the male, and the female. Cause the female is the nurturer, you know, and the male, is the one that that's is the structurer, right? The male is the structurer and the female is the naturer, and we go from nurturer, from being nurtured, to being simulated, which can be artificial, so it's not like we're being simulated, by men or by women. We're just being simulated by artificial intelligence, you know. So because the man is the one that removed the woman from the throne of nurturing, you know. So since the man did that, the man replaced the woman with artificial intelligence.
Mm. True.
But that's what we're missing, man. We have a lot of structure with no nurture, with nothing to nurture it, right? It's like having a garden with no rain and sun, with no suns and rain. You know what I'm saying? So you have to create some type of greenhouse, in order to, for the things to grow.
Mm.
So you said the N and the M is interchangeable. So when you nurture something, it mature. Hey, but my bad for cutting in when you was talking, dude. I just wanted to hear what Rob was saying, man. You got the floor.
Yeah. So look, respect.
Salute to everybody.
Salute.
Finally.
My
Salute.
guys,
What up, though?
what's going on, man? You ain't
Right.
been answering the phone, man. You said I'm sensitive. You ain't been answering. What's happening? No, I'm just
Boy,
fucking
I'm,
with it.
you right. I'm gonna say the same shit, nigga. You ain't pick up my call, like, you know what I'm saying? Much love, though. You know I
Alright.
hit you back up.
Oh, no, I ain't
Yep.
been coming through this shit. That shit was funny, though. See, this is when you real friends. Because for real, motherfucker don't be really giving a fuck about motherfuckers. So when a motherfucker show you they give a fuck, you gotta know they fuck with you. Cause for
Damn.
real, look at it like this.
Why so many
There's
fucks?
people that uh,
Why so many fucks?
why so many fucks? Because we gotta give a fuck. We gotta give a fuck to reproduce. Yeah, we gotta give a fuck to reproduce. That's with anything. That's the female energy. So cool. If I give a fuck, I'm gonna reproduce another thought. If I give a fuck, I'm gonna reproduce another baby. If I give a fuck, I can actually. It goes both ways. Sometimes you can give a fuck about shit that subtracts from what's going on. Sometimes you can give a fuck about shit that produces. So me saying to everybody in the world, if we all give a fuck about shit that produce, we'll elevate. I
Mm.
can't give a fuck about say I bet $5 and lose. I can't give a fuck about that. I'm giving a fuck about a loss. Say I win $5. I can give a fuck about that. It's why give a fuck about the failure
But you
in my
see that
life?
B at the top right corner. Every time you say "give a fuck," it raises its left wing. You know what I mean? Every time. Look, ever going crazy?
Interesting.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah. But you know I'm monetized, so stop saying fuck. Stop cursing.
But
Oh,
see,
my
see,
bad. That's all you had to say. All them subliminal.
that's what you said.
Hey,
Like
quit cursing on
the,
my joint.
the
I got you.
Nah,
the
you're good.
effing.
Effing.
Well, it's funny. Like, look at the language that we use. Right? It's called cursing when you use these words, and that. But it's also called, it's called spelling. The spelling bee, etc.
Hmm.
You know
The
what I mean?
cursor. Yep.
Mm.
Navigation.
Cursive, all that.
The
Come on now.
cursor is the marker.
Sentences, like a sentence, like a we're creating a sentence with a period at the end and all that. Come on, man. With
Yeah.
the fucking
It's
Hey,
spelling bees and shit. Fuck out of here. You know
like
they're
say
fucking
that's
Come
what
on,
around,
we
come
man.
are.
on. So I'ma
That's
just
what we.
speak about that, bro, and you're gonna come right back and bring. You're gonna spin the block on it right back, bro. Come on.
Yep. Hey, that's what we are. That's
And
why
now we
it's
have a little
spelled.
fucking bee dancing around in front of me now. It's gonna get. It's on fire. You know. You might as well
My
do it.
God, dude don't
We
know how
heat
to.
it up.
Yeah, bro.
So look,
Oh
back
fuck.
back on the on being productive,
Hey, go ahead, my God.
But yeah, go ahead, Maza, if you were saying something.
Yeah, I was just mentioning the cursor. Like say where the spell is what it is because we are what the spell is. Like we can't make it up. Like the
Hmm.
spell wasn't made up. Say any language.
Well, yeah. Well, I think it's been influenced for sure. If you look at it, it's too perfectly done, or someone gave it something, or somebody gave it to the human beings, the
Yeah,
English.
like say where you can put a marker in your hand, right? Like say marker is another way to say markers or say the marker where like say everything we do we leave a print and that's a form of writing or say the spell,
Oh
right?
yeah, a form of writing is
So
cursive, right? They call it
so
cursive.
hold on. So
And
so
when you
so
sign things on the document,
bruh. Okay, let me
yeah,
not.
my bad. Yeah, but it's in cursive. It's a
I
signature.
told y'all.
You know, it's a peer. It's a sentence.
Hey,
Bruh.
bro, you gotta get some decorum though, cause you dropping gems, but get some decorum, bro. Let niggas land their plane and come in, cause you coming in through cats mid, right? They right about to drop the gem, and then you'll be like, and it's a cursor, and it's like, just let them. I do it too, so y'all can check me
We
when I
all
do it.
do it, yeah.
But let people land their plane, yeah, and the bill to be fired. So yeah, let's go
Bad,
back to the bill. Y'all got it.
bad timing. That's it. Just bad
Right.
timing.
Or untimely.
Hmm.
Like say the marker is just it's a byproduct of what we do, like leaving a fingerprint on a window or something. You gon' like say it's gonna be evidence that you were there. And that's
Hmm.
what writing on a
Yeah,
a
it's like an
marker is.
electromagnetic signature of every thought that you ever have. It's almost pretty much we're living. You know, they say life's but a dream, merrily, merrily, merrily down the stream. Da, 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 like
Yep,
that soldier shit. Reality's
yep.
almost like that, and it's running off a fucking algorithm through the subconscious mind. You can reprogram that. You can see, you can have a different way of being and all that. You don't have
Bro,
to live in
you,
that. You don't have to live in their fucking nonsense, bro. And
bro,
deal with it.
you like a dumb ant, bro. You like a dumb ant. A dumb ass ant. Like a dominant person, bro. Like, you,
Perfect.
yeah, like
No, that
dominant
was a
person.
That's
good
what
one.
that's what I've been aiming for. At least I'm doing something right there.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, you coming in, you just coming in and take food off people's mouth. Like, yeah, let me get that. Like, you be deeper on people.
Not the
Hey,
dominant.
what it be?
Damn.
Hey, what the dominant, the
Yeah,
the
good.
dominant, the domain. Like, but look. Now here's what it is. It's when people don't
That's
know. They don't
fire
know.
though.
Now
I like that one.
that was fire. You made it up. I'm putting it in a rap. But look at it. Look at it like this. It be people that come in our realm, right? And they don't even understand that everybody on the same level. And they come in a room thinking they absorb the energy of it and think they on some other level. So they feel like these guys don't know nothing. I'ma talk. And that's just not the case, young man. If you listen and show decorum, you'll see that everybody in this motherfucking room smart as hell. But if you keep
That's
chopping
obvious.
motherfuckers in the middle, see how
You
you
know,
did it there. I never,
what I'm
it
saying
didn't
is
even
this.
sound. Hold on, what I'm saying is this: it didn't even sound like I was done talking, and you started talking. Once you fix that, you will land all your gems. But when you do it like that, it's friction. Just let niggas land, and then like when I'm landing, like I'm landing it now, I'm gonna say you got it, and then boom, you got the whole floor. So you
And
got it.
But you
and
gotta
look, like
understand, Job. That's Cage, bro. You know, he got that flame, you know, all around his body. So when he coming, you know, you could feel the heat by him standing right next to you. You already feel the heat. You know, he ain't even gotta burn you yet. You know, imagine that, you know, he'll stick that fire on you. You know. So that,
Nah, enough of that. What if we had no water? We have to go boil water. We get out the fucking out the creek, out the forest or something. The
but can
fucking
you watch that tone,
we
bro?
boil the water.
Can you watch that tone? Cause so I'ma speak on it. You know, she's monetized. You know, she don't want to keep repeating. You know, these words to be repeated. You know, where you know they have to. You know, say she. You know, talking about hate speech or saying you know certain things. So can we just keep the conversation? You know, on a respectful level. I know it be the way that we talk. We don't mean no disrespect, but we have to watch our tone, how we talk. You know, we have to watch our mouth, basically.
I'll tone it down. I apologize for my bad.
And shout out to the chat. I see you, Mr. West. I see
Hell
you,
yeah.
Kidney. Two of the greatest. Much
Mm.
love to y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, everybody on it. I'll deal with it.
Yep, shout out to you, Cage, because it's like it's all say give and take. Everybody we overlap each other or we pass that baton. It's like you just said with the spell, it got a period at the end. You just said it yourself.
Yeah,
I
that's what
mean,
I was saying, man. You know, that he ain't doing nothing wrong, but he just
right.
ain't keeping his distance. The only thing you're not doing is keeping your you tailgating. Now you can't be driving and tailgating. You know, as soon as somebody tap the brake, now you gotta get into an accident or
Boom.
where.
Yep.
So you have to be able to keep your distance when you're driving, because like I said, you ain't doing. It's not like you acting out of character. Yeah, that's your character. We know that. You know what I'm saying? People gonna feel you. But at the end of the day, you have to know that yourself, you know, so you keep your distance. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Hey, and look, I want to bring that up where you was talking about, like, say people in relationships, like, say, he not listening to her, so she snap on him, or
Mm.
she not listening to him. Say we end up treating each other like animals. Like I think you said, like getting ate.
Yes, sir.
That's something that I'm very familiar with. Yet I'm tying it to the number or the symbol. That's
Mm-hmm.
that infinity ribbon. You
Let's go.
know, like say if you took the infinity ribbon at the center and fold it, it'll become the talking mouth. You know how people can make that little gesture with their hands like a talking puppet?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bite. That's where you get ate. Like
Keep,
like
keep going.
say the top section of our skull where it connect with the bottom jaw, like our head is literally an infinity symbol. Like it's the aider or it's the eater. I
Mhm.
land right there.
That's why we eat from the mouth, you know, from our upper body. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, that was interesting, man. And we've been say uncovering a lot of the dead. Like say that's literally like where we be going deep or whatever. We uncover the dead. Real talk. Like we
Yeah.
digging them up.
We raising the dead. I think
In order to say this stuff that we saying, like you said the other day, with it being say perhaps the ghost spell.
mm-hmm.
You
What are
know,
you? You guys are necromancers or something, raising the dead and shit.
hell no, this is what consciousness is. Like everything that you sleep on, you gotta wake it up. So that's you know, say it's tied to your slumber yourself, because you living dead. You live with the dead. You
Mm.
watching things die. You watching things come into the realm you in.
Every time
So
you
so
mention
that's
somebody,
consciousness.
oh my bad.
You got it. You got it, Amma.
No, I was gonna say every time you mention somebody deceased name, you raise them up. You raise them from the dead.
You remember them. Yep. Especially if everybody know who you talking about, they'll immediately project them in they dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we at the crossroad. we at the crossroad. When we crossed over, when we crossed that line, you
Yeah,
are you entering the land of the dead. You know, where you crossing it for a reason. It is your purpose to raise the dead when you cross over. So you're raising the dead without knowing that you're raising the dead. Whether people are literally dead or physically dead or mentally dead, you're raising the.
yeah. Tapping in, huh?
Hmm.
Like people don't even believe it, but that's tied to what we call hard evidence, the bones.
Mm.
Mm.
That can be dug up. Like, look, Douglas drop. Remember Douglas? Buster Douglas. Douglas is tied to dig glass.
Mm.
You know, or say you busted the glass. You
Mm.
break windows.
Hmm.
Like people will be digging. They showed it in that film Troll. If y'all seen it, was on Netflix late last year, I think, or early this year. But it's called Troll. Like say where people be ready to stop digging and they finally meet the cast. Where they tap the shovel on. The shovel hit something hard.
Right, like a rock or something.
Yeah, exact, bro. Exact.
But yeah, I
That's
remember. I
hard
remember.
evidence.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, you got it. I was just saying that's hard evidence. The bones. You got
Okay.
it.
Now I was saying I remember time speaking on the bird, why the bird always land on the lines or the branches of the tree, because they know they're between two worlds. You know, they know that they at the crossroad. You
Yep.
know.
Why they always on the branch? It's the middle line.
Hmm. Yep.
Okay. Yep. One of my little cousins, say about 5 years old, right? Looked at my watch and she said, "Why is only the 6 and the 3 lit up?" Like, cause on my watch say everything say as far as the main numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Kids see the darnest things, don't they?
At the middle is the 9 and the 3 on my watch, and she was like, "Why say 9 and 3?" I said, "Cause those are the numbers that meet in the middle. You know, like say the 9 and 3 on the clock grid where it lays in a circle, the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The 9 and the 3 is even, and that's the middle line." That's what I told her. Like, those are the two numbers that's even.
Where your watch isn't working, that's what it's stuck on. It's hilarious, though, because if you look, it's called a chronometer or whatever, right?
Chronos. Okay.
Yeah, so it goes back to Chronos, the father of time, or Saturn, or L, want to call it that.
Yep. Or that cursor, like you said, because that's like the center of
Put you
the
back on the
clock.
clock, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it's,
The hands and the arms pointing.
That's why we see things one way. It's because of Chronos. Odin and Chronos. Odin is Chronos.
Literally hold in.
Mm.
Holding, like it's all the same special feature. That's
Yeah,
crazy too. My avatar is talking into that little watch.
I seen that.
That's that little watch that Ball had. I just seen that recently where I was posting a picture about like where that deity Ball, the bull man, like where he's sitting with them arms extended, he literally got that same little watch that say the Sumerian wore. Who was that, Nimrod?
it all goes back to El. And Nimrod, all of them go back to El, which is the Elohim, which is the Abrahamic God, which is the God of not just Abrahamic religions, but all religion.
Uh-huh.
It's a shaitan, if you want to call it that, use their terminology.
Like it's tied to the beetle, all of that. Like say, you know how we talk about
With the Sierra.
ballistic. Hmm.
Mm.
You know how ballistics are done, or y'all know the concept of ballistics, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Let's see what Kismet said. She said he crows.
It's gonna leave a certain engraving on that shit, when it goes out of the barrel.
She
But
said he
but
crows
that's
a
one aspect.
union in hugging memory and thought in one of his birds
Oh,
called Ah.
yeah. Tough was the crow. Was the crow?
Mm-hmm.
Is the crow?
No doubt. So that's what the movie The Crow was about, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't Bruce Lee's son in there, and he got shot with a gun that was supposed to be like, a blank gun, but somehow had,
Mm-hmm.
someone in there and killed him.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Man,
what
that's
I
funny
heard.
though. Yeah, some Crowley shit, like the OTO, the OTO and shit. I've actually, I've talked to people on your claim that they're in the OTO, the AA and all that. Some sick fucking people, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I heard some things. I sure have. Yet, like say, others that's their business, Um, the crow is tied, say the birds is tied to the angels that's watching us all. Like people don't pay attention to the birds that surround them like we would.
The thing is with them birds, right? You see how they navigate? How birds and fish and all different types of animals, they navigate through the Earth's magnetic field. They go
Mm-hmm.
through
I agree.
zones and that. We also are
Word,
like that. We're no
word is
different.
the bird. Yep.
So we have like a one mind and shit.
I agree. How the bird talk to the to the
So where you can
to the,
learn how to access that information,
to the angels.
navigate it properly.
Mm-hmm. Like say they even revealed that y'all remember the Jeepers Creepers account where they talked about that flying creature. Like that's how he like say I think it was called Jeepers Creepers Rebirth specifically, and they
Mm.
showed how this thing was coming, you know, say back and forth. Like the last movie that they showed, he got a whole new body. Like he didn't come back from that little rotten body that we always saw hanging on that cross, like the scarecrow.
Right.
Like they showed him come basically through the crows, like the movie The Crow.
Well, yeah. Like I say, it goes back to the Crowley thing. He made the OTO that runs Hollywood and shit, pretty much. But the OTO is
Yeah,
just like,
I
let's
wouldn't
just say
give that. I
the
wouldn't
overall
give say Crowley's ass don't own the crow, or did he manifest the being of the crow?
Nah,
I'm
he
saying that's what
embodied
Hollywood. That's why they like using that symbol. A
Yeah, I
crow
don't
is just
fuck
a
with
bird. It's a
Hollywood
very,
like that.
it's
I
a, it's
don't.
a,
I don't know
it's a
what
highly intelligent
Crowley
bird,
doing.
bro.
he
I'm
embodied
talking
it.
about the crow.
He embodied this shit. He ain't
Give a
created
damn
it.
about Crowley. Like
But,
y'all.
but, but I'm saying they always show this crow when it has to do with some sort of. Like you guys remember the Shawshank
Yeah.
Redemption?
Right. Right.
Remember Brooks in there? He had like the little crow fucking thing. He had to release it, before he left. He didn't want to leave after that point. He got institutionalized. The man hung himself after. They couldn't. He'd rather be in jail at that point. He
Kismet
had
is
to
going
release. He had to
crazy in the
release
chat.
it. He had to release his fucking crow and shit.
Crowley.
Yeah, she done to that shit to the snake, and that's
Yeah.
a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Crowley ass. He'll be everything if you know what I mean.
He be on his belly. Probably, he's on his belly right now.
Crawly. The crawl space.
He already got gutted at that point. He's not even on the fucking belly. He's in his spleen or something. You know.
This stuff is deeply symbolic, right? Say the whole thing to dig and you know say you will find what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up like that.
That
Um,
was for sure. That's what the angels. That's what the bird. That's what the bird always looking. They're trying to find something, and
mm-hmm,
that's why they're in between. You know,
Seek and you
they're
shall
looking for
find.
they're looking for the human beings.
mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah, seek and you shall find. You know what I mean? I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's guaranteed.
What look like say
You also be ill too. When you sick, you're ill.
mhm,
SEK is SICK.
right. And say you know where they say the early bird get the worm, you know, say cuz that's what the birds be doing. They always watching the ground. So where they, pull a worm, they looking for the worm. I don't know if they got those kind of eyes, but
Well,
they will swoop
yeah,
down,
what created the program in order for that bird to even have the opportunity to get up early and grab a worm? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's like you don't want to be on that. You want to play you can play that game, and then you're just pretty much a slave to it either way. Or you can create your own fucking program, which is done through conscious thought, reprogramming the subconscious mind.
You can't reinvent the wheel, bro.
Yeah, it's
You're
still
not
gonna be the same
reinventing it.
shit.
You're not reinventing it, but it's no longer being spun with chance or probability. You know what I mean? That's bullshit. Now you're playing on your own terms and shit, which we all have to. There's nothing new under the sun. You can't reinvent the wheel. I understand, but
Hmm. And it's true. It's
you can still
simply
play.
the
You can still play the
early
yeah.
bird gets the worm. You know,
If you
like
reinvent it,
say,
you're just gonna have a copy. It's just gonna be a
Some shit
copy.
only comes out at nighttime though.
You
You know
could
what I mean?
reinvent it. It ain't gonna be original. It's gonna be a copy.
yep,
The
and you're
copy is
gonna
your
have to.
own variation. You have
Hmm.
to play within the confine. Reality has an algorithm to it. This internet has an algorithm to it.
Yep, everybody got their own variation by default. You don't gotta say enhance it because your point of view is not like mine on how we deal with the world before us. Everybody got their own definition by default. So I'm gonna make my own
We call
world
it like our psychic bubble. You can
natural.
live in your own. You can live in your own fucking reality. Like what in your
Yeah,
community, your shit, bro. You go outside. You go and deal with your thing. You go deal with your shit. Everything is working in a different way. You don't have to be involved with all this nonsense on this outside. That's programming. You can
Why?
live in your own fucking reality.
yeah,
Our conversation is AI or
Live in your
religion.
own reality.
yeah.
Why?
I ain't worried about AI and all that shit you talking about, Cage. Like,
I'm not talking
that.
about. I'm not talking about the AI.
I
I
I'm
mean,
mean,
saying
yeah,
you just mentioned algorithm. That's
but
AI.
yeah,
I'm just using that as like a way to describe how reality works. There's natural law, there's certain laws, comedic law, if you want to call it that,
yeah.
and
I'm
the
just
way
saying. I
things
was saying
operate.
something.
So
I was saying something about
I'm not out here trying to
the
break this
early
shit. I'm out
bird
here
getting the
trying
worm,
to. Yeah.
and I'm trying to wrap that one up. Like, say where the early bird gets the worm. This is a simple saying that I brought up, and it's true. I ain't got to look at it no kind of other way because it's true that the early bird will get the worm.
Mm-hmm.
Right now,
That's true.
say
That's true.
where you see this worm because I've been uncovering this thing. Say the story. Remember that story? Scary stories told in the dark. It's a are you there?
Think she went for a drink.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, she back.
Okay. Remember that account, y'all? It's called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the stories in that book or whatnot is called The Big Toe.
Big okay.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so say the big toe is symbolically the worm. It's the worm too that the early bird will get. You know, like say if the
As if they
worm
come
is
with
spotted by the bird, then that's literally like it's symbolically tied to the toe of the human that's sticking out the earth.
Hmm.
you need your toe. That's our most your
So your head is the bird, and your toe is that worm sticking at the the ground.
Hmm. I find that interesting, huh? See, because the toe is where everybody say they told you, or
Hmm.
you got a story
I
to
told
tell.
you so. No.
I got
Huh,
you.
Cage? What you say, Cage? Your mic was kind of blurred.
I told you so. Like I told you so is
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah, exactly. That's say that's that early bird that's eating the worm. Like I told you, they was. You know,
Ah,
they
but
had
you
come
better
out
not
at this
stop.
time.
Don't stop your toe trying to get that worm early. Gotta be careful with that.
Because that's what the world is. The meal is up. Like where you eat, something else got to eat.
My only thing like that, yeah, that's a great saying. Everyone knows that. But a lot of things, a lot of animals come. They're nocturnal and shit. I mean, I'd rather hunt the animal as hunting the worm. Technically, in a way, it's like
Diabetes take the
survival.
big toe first. Then
Oh no.
I see. I hear it when people say that, but I think that one thing we fail to realize that we don't make up the rules in life. Life have its own rule. It's its own dance. It's a dance. With its own rhythm. You
Yeah,
know.
it's like survival and
It's
adaptation, right? So no matter whatever way that goes, it's consistency.
mm-hmm.
Consistency.
it's
It doesn't matter what time you're doing it on 24. You're doing it around the clock either way, no matter beyond the clock. So it's like it's consistency either way. It doesn't matter what fucking time it is. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm
is
like,
where you lay
bro.
your bed at. Is where you lay your bed before you go to sleep. Like where you make your bed before you lay in it. That's what it
you make
is.
your own bed. You gotta lay in it. You know what I mean? You put the quarter into the jukebox. You gotta do the fucking dance, etc. I already
Right.
know that.
That's what it is. And people don't understand or don't like it, but it's simple. Like mine I was saying with the early bird, get the worm. It's the same thing. You lay your bed, I mean you make your bed that you lay in. So you better make it nice and soft and nice, comfortable, you know. And if
See,
you you know
it
if
goes
you
back. It goes back to the spelling in the language, back to the NLP, neuro linguistic programming. Technically, if you
What
want to
was
call it,
that drop?
it's the NLP.
Oh, y'all can hear me. I ain't know y'all can hear me. My bad. My bad.
Sorry for
Yep.
interrupting.
I was saying, when you look, I'm about to change the whole narrative. When you look at a golf course, right, you can see how the earth is flat and round at the same time. Now, let me give you an example. When you put the pillar in the ground, which is the T, right, with the round ball on top of it, right, you hit the ball. It go in the air, it travels over a flat plane, right? It's the green. This round ball gotta go in the what? The North Pole. The pole is in what? The hole, which is the flag. Now you gotta put it in the hole. The hole is what? The hole is round. So this is
Mm-hmm.
we gonna
Put
break
it in the
down
hole.
golf with these niggas. Yeah. The hole gonna be round. The start gonna be round. But everything in between gonna be flat. They gave us the knowledge in every sport.
This is all
You get the
perception.
firmament, listen, you get the firm, it's not. You gonna listen today. You get the football stadium with the dome, right? But the ground, the field they playing on is flat, but everything else is round. This is why it's both. I'll give you another example. Let's look at the G and compass in the baseball field. If we watching everything flat, the mat
flat, everything flat, but the ball in the stadium is round. See, this is the paradox I'm trying to get y'all to get. Is you gotta converge things that can't be converged by the average mind or no mind. You can't converge a circle in a square and make something if it's not meant to. Is you trying to make it physical, it's impossible.
Hey, bro, you know you just said that you
Listen
can't
to
converge
that.
the circle and the square.
Cool, man. I
It's called
landed.
square
I
and the
landed
circle.
my helicopter. I ain't gonna even call it a.
A
Man,
Hey,
plane.
that's
quit
interesting,
cutting
man.
me off though.
You made
But
a
you
few
got
good
it, man.
points there.
Just don't do that. And you gems, bro. No, I'm
Square
saying
and the
you
circle.
dropping gems. Don't cut me off because I'm weird as hell, dude. All right, cool. You got it. I'm about to listen. What you was about to say? The square and the compass.
Bro, it's called square and the
You
circle. You
got
can
it,
look
man.
into
My
that.
bad, bro.
Yeah, bro. And pretty much
Right. The square and the circle
you're
is the
saying
television set. No, that's the television set. But what I'm saying is when you make it whole, see a square and a circle. That's when it's 3-dimensional. Now, 2-dimensional, you got a circle inside a square. But when I make it a whole, it's a different object, man. In
Mm-hmm.
three
Right.
dimensions.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah, from
trying
my
to see.
research, with my research, reality is very
All right.
dreamlike in a way. I mean, busy bees, Masons love the bee symbolism. You talk about square, compass, or
See, that's what I
whatever.
be saying,
But
man.
listen, but pretty much what it
Y'all be
is
like you talk like you
it,
scared. Like don't
it
nobody give a damn
generates.
about the Masons, bro.
Listen. Reality generates off of the perception. Technically, nothing exists outside of your what you're perceiving at that moment. You know what I mean? So it's like, for example, like in GTA or a video game or something, it's kind of similar to it, where it's not going to be the whole thing. The whole map's not loaded. It's only loaded from when you're moving around and observing it as a player. You know?
Yeah, just like
It's
the
kind of
world
it's
here.
kind of like yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like our reality in that way. So technically, none of this shit exists outside of your preconception, your program.
That's how
So
the
Yeah.
matrix is. That's how the
yeah,
matrix is. But the natural world is, is
that's
based on
natural. That is
conception.
natural.
The
Mhm.
natural world is based on conception because your mind is fragmented to fit in the matrix, you know, so you can only have a perspective or a perception. That's only because you're looking at the world through the eye of the matrix.
Hmm.
You're looking at the world in a computer. That's the only reason. But the natural world, you could see how everything is connected, through a conception. The circle is not inside of the square. The square is inside of the circle. You see, when the square inside of the circle, you could the put the circle inside of the square. That is is thing that's not accounted for.
Yeah, add the triangle, you get the philosopher's stone and alchemy, right?
No, it all
It's
comes to it's like this. Look, if you got a square, right? Let's look at a square. Now let's make it 3-dimensional. Now it's a cube, right? Now let's go inside the cube and make it 4-dimensional. You have four pyramids at the top, 4 pyramids at the bottom, 2 pyramids on the side, all pointing
It's like
together.
it's
Now
like
this is
it's like a
four
logo.
dimensional. Hold on. Man, you're gonna learn something today. This is why I don't like doing this, bro. I swear, bro, I be trying to drop gems, bro. Never mind that part. My bad. Get off that energy. So cool. Once you inside the cube, it becomes a paradox. Once you inside of a circle, it becomes an octagon. Once you inside of an octagon, see, listen, bro. Everything you ever watched a visualizer and it just keep going inside of the image and making another image, and it keep. Never mind. They
Yeah,
can
like
learn
like
one day,
like a
y'all.
screensaver.
Y'all got it.
Like a
you're talking about
screensaver.
my avatar drop. That's what you're talking about. That's literally what my avatar is. What you're talking about, I just see them, in my whole avatar.
Where Cage go? Did you kick him off or he left?
He got he got
Cage.
kicked out, he got kicked out and left.
No, Cage was explaining exactly what I was talking about. How a square turn into a cage when you make it 3 dimensional, and how the shapes inside the cage when you make it 4 dimensional. Then we can go 5 dimensional. Then it goes infinite to where now you
Mhm.
just lost in a paradigm at some point. It's like, okay, I'm in a maze at this point, but you know,
Hey, just like say stripes
nigga
on
said
the
a
ball.
maze.
You
Strike.
know you can put
Yeah,
stripes on the ball. Like that's
yeah.
say literally. Like say where you deal with the bug, right? Say like a ant, or say just the bugs. Period. They look like you know how you could take a balloon and and make a dog, but each section of it'll be bubbly between the knots. That's an ant. Like they constructed of spherical shapes. You know, like say ball, the ball. You
The
know,
3-6. It's the 3-6. They got 6 legs and three spherical spots for they
yeah,
fucking
the
body.
spider, yeah, all of it. It's like say the ant is literally a snowman. It's a snow ant. It's a little snowman. Everything is built of the square and the circle.
Like the bees, right? The bees is a little snowman too. Look at it. Look at him up there waving at you.
Yeah,
Hey,
look,
did
he
you know
bubbly.
the bees? Did y'all know the bees and the wasps is from the ant family? Did y'all know the bees is basically flying ants? The bees, the
Exactly,
bees, ants, and wasps is all the same thing. Remember
exactly.
back in the day, I say y'all probably was like 12, 13. Remember the flying ants? You don't see them no more. But they used to be everywhere. Where they grew their
I
wings.
feel
This is how smart an ant is. The ant actually grew wings. So when they start telling you evolution is fake, telling you dumb as a box of stones, how the fucking ant grow wings if it's fake?
But that's what
exactly.
we are. That's what we are, though, Job. We dumb. We dumb ant, right? Which is dominant. Dominant.
Dominic,
But look,
domino.
it's not like it's evolution. It's how things grow. Like people who say that a seed evolved into a tree. No, a seed grew into a tree. So things grew. you know it's not like things evolve. Like a caterpillar didn't evolve to a butterfly. It grew into a butterfly.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, look,
It grow. It change.
if you ever study like a ant colony or whatever, or if you ever find a ant mound, right? All right, cool. Them the first pyramids. Never mind that part, and they make the same structure underground, which make it a diamond. Now, look at this. Here's what's so amazing about the ants, right? When you see they mound, it covers like a 2 mile radius. So once they go in the top of that mound or go in the ground, they covering 2 miles of railroad system, not railroads, but highway systems to get to each spot. They got different things. They storing different things in. They got different armies that come out of different little hills, way away from the main mound. And they just come out and attack something, bring it in that shit, take it
Word.
underground and bring it to the main mound. It's the same science humans use. That's the aunt, the auntie, the auntie. God damn it, fuck mama,
Mm-hmm.
auntie, all of them.
Yep.
Look,
Auntie on Mama's Day. Yep. Gotta
hell
tell your
yeah.
aunties that. Yep.
You can step on an ant. You can do this to fucking mom. Step on an ant, put your phone right next to the ant. Wait like 30, 40 minutes. You gonna see 5 ants come grab it and bury it. Cause you not half stupid. Where you think we get burials from? That's not a human thing. That came from the bugs. The bugs, the birds, and the fish is
This,
our whole reality.
hey,
Go ahead,
this the
Jojo.
thing. This the thing, drop. The roach is a reflection. The ant is a reflection. Like the rabbit, everything you looking at is a reflection of thyself. Literally. Like where, like say, where a motherfucker got, oh, excuse my language, where people live with roaches, then that person that got a house full of roaches is the roach king. Like Willard controlled all them rats.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like say this person got roaches crawling all up their neck and stuff. Like you are the roach. I'm telling. Look, specifically, Joe's apartment. If y'all remember,
Yeah,
Joe's apartment, man.
I agree 100%. We like giant, man. We giant, but we still a bug. We like a giant bug. You know?
Yeah, Spider Man,
Yeah,
Blue
I could
Beetle.
put a roach is stronger than any human when it come to like nuclear war or whatever. I can put a roach in a microwave, right? Cut that shit on 5 hours. And like nothing happens. It just keep crawling and everything. Like they
Yep,
can't die. Only way they can die is to kill they
the
step on
net.
them or kill they nest. Yeah,
They
and
so they
they
so
the
many.
they the oldest. They older than the ants, the cockroach, the coochie roach, the penis roach. The
Oh
nigga
yeah,
that
like
been here forever, bro, is the
that's
fucking
hey,
roach.
this is what they saying. Like say
We
the bug eyed, say Biggie Smalls.
our
You know
bug
where he
eyed
look
fool from Esther.
like
Go
we
ahead,
all
keep it.
tied to that, man. You
yeah, we
know,
like Biggie Smalls. I agree. Big and smalls. Big is
that's
small.
why look, he had a big eye and a little eye. That wasn't like say, no, fucking you uh-oh. That wasn't none of that old weird symbolism like people enhance, you know, it can be enhanced or
Bro,
whatever.
bro, I got the same eyes, bro. Look, when I went to the doctor, right, when I was a little kid, one of my pupils is shaped like a football, and one of my pupils is shaped like a baseball. Like
Mm,
that's where you know chromosomes came together. So my left side and my right side is two different niggas. You probably can
mm,
tell just by knowing me, I'm two different niggas. So
deep, bro.
it's that lazy eye is for a reason. That lazy eye, hey,
That's
Really?
your
you
that's the beta.
to say
That's the
fuck it. The lazy eye nigga to say fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Show me.
you know, look,
The
look, drop
other eye is I'm gonna make you show me. Go ahead, you got it.
You like
like
you ain't lying, bro. I be looking at you on video and I be like, damn, bro, like you got like you look like you got cross eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I challenge people to look me in the eyes and they can't in real life, so I don't even look them in the eye. It's a disadvantage.
That's some
It's
scary.
a
That's some scary, bro. That shit is scary, man. To look at somebody
disadvantage.
with a baseball eye and a football eye together, man. You probably pee on yourself.
No,
hey, look,
motherfuckers that
look.
it is respected. Go ahead, you got it.
That's it's interesting because say that'll be the beta eye, the low eye, like the lazy eye be the beta eye, and the big eye is the capital I or capital I.
I know one of them is the all seeing eye. I don't know which one yet. When I figure that out, I'm cold. I know one of them is exactly nothing, and another one is a dope fiend from Cali. I don't know. All I'm saying is one of them motherfuckers inside of me
Look,
is that
one
nigga.
of one of them the tiger, like you know where they talk about that eye of the tiger, like you got You got a tiger.
And one of them,
You got a tiger. Yep.
the
Everybody
bird's
got a
eye
tiger
view
eye.
and the
You
tiger.
got a
You
bullseye and
said
a tiger eye.
the bird's
Like
eye view of the tiger.
you got it, bro.
No, I was saying the bird's eye view from a tiger eye.
Hmm.
Yep. You know how like we gotta put especially if you dealing with aim or playing games that got aim involved. You align that one eye up. The one
Exactly.
eye, you know what I mean?
That's all seeing eye. Just like when you shoot in the guns too.
Mm-hmm. There we like say you close off the ears, like say that one eye where you looking through the barrel, that bullet becomes you.
Hmm.
Total recall, like that's how they did Morgan Freeman in the movie Wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
what
when
that movie called again? With the guy that make the bullet bent.
yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
pair. That's
That's
when you
it, bro.
pair eight. That's when you pair eight, so above, so below. So like say you get the eight, and that's the cycle, right? And you pair the eights, right? Now you get above, below with the same cycle, right? Now here's how you add it to the one eye symbol. A, a pirate. Oh my god. Leave them alone. So now the pirate the
Drop away, stop scaring me. Sheesh.
These spooky.
I just gotta make it stick. You gotta stick.
You got Tourette, man. You got like
Hey, I ain't gonna front. When you said that drop, you literally made me think of when I just said the stripes on a ball. Cause that's what the tiger is. You know what I mean?
Mm, but
Stripes on eyeballs, stripes on a ball, rings in your eye.
that's why I lash out. Eyelashes. Damn, the stripes on the book. Damn.
Blind. It'll be a line on a ball, man. Look, after it'll be or say before it'll be, it's A B ALL, a ball,
Hey, look,
ballistic, or you know,
I was talking, I
deflected.
was talking, I was talking to a blind person, right? That used to could see or whatever. Motherfuckers threw some shit in their face and fucked their eyes up, right? So they blind now, right? And I'm like, bro, how I feel not to be able to see again. He said, I saw it. He said, but now I can see the dark side, and that's something you can't. And I'm like, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa. He telling me now he's seeing something completely different. And we're just not gonna understand it because our brain is so attached to what's in front of us. If you don't see that, you will see what you really see. But long as you see the cars in front of you, the trees, the sun, the moon, when you see that, it controls your reality. But if you don't see nothing, the reality kicks in, and you see the dark side, and that's just what it is.
yeah. We are the blind man. We blind. On the inside, and the blind is the line. This is where we was talking about the bird. Where you in between the line. You know, where you are the line that could see both sides of the thing. You know, so the person gotta that's blind gotta tap in. From the senses. To create something in their mind. To create what they think it is, just like we do. We observe things. We be looking at a car. We be looking at things, and then we're gonna take it to our mind and make up what it is, what we think it is, what we think we're looking at, because we are in the matrix. We're not in the natural world. You know. Other than that, there will be no need for expression. We already on the expressway where everything is just expressing itself by looking at the tree.
Highway,
In the tree.
like a whole bunch of birds flying south together.
Hmm.
Everybody, or a flock of bees, or everything. Everything's going the same way.
Yeah, because
You right.
we are the blind men. We blind. We know in the matrix, we're literally blind. We're literally sleeping, giant. Like we can't see the thing that we think we see ain't really what it is. The mind gonna let you know. Your higher self gonna let you know it's something totally different. This is when people say everything you see ain't really what it seems.
Mm-hmm. Hey, hence, like, say when you say beetle, you literally saying bubble.
Hmm.
Cause, like, say a beetle or the bugs ain't nothing but balls with legs and antennas. Like, say if the snowman started walking, like
Hmm.
if you seen a snowman walking, it's the build of the ant, or say anything, any one of the insects.
Yeah, like the bees, like I point out, like the bees right here on the screen that's waving at you. Hey, you talking about me? What's up?
Mm-hmm. You right, bro. It's crazy how it look like, say, an eyeball too.
Mm-hmm.
That's where, say, ball is ticks, ballistics. Say a ball can be ticks. A ball is spiders, like where they talk about ball. You know,
It's all of the
all
above.
of this shit is ball.
It's
Excuse
all
my
of the
language.
above. A ball is be all, which is all of the above.
Yep, the all. Yeah, the B. You know, literally, like, say, I was just, I ain't even posted it yet, but I was just putting this little post together saying the time that's 3 a.m. Like 3 a.m. is literally bam, and bam is a knock on the door, or a ringing of a bell.
Hey, Mines, I need you to do me a favor, man. I want you to
All
make
right.
one of them pictures. Make one of them pictures with the golf tee, the golf tee with the ball on top of it. You already know what it symbolizes, and then throw the symbolization in with that shit because
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see. We gonna plant a fish out there and see if the nigga bite it. We're gonna watch him bite it, right? Look, I was on one of his lives, right? This, right? I'm like,
Man, look at
something came up. Hold on, something came up, right? I'm like, hey, yeah, man, shout out to my nigga Mines. Boom, somebody come in, right? Immediately. Shit was so funny. Cool. I try to
mm,
put it in again. I'm like, yeah, man, my nigga Mind's eye, like, and then boom, they come in. It was like your name is forbidden over there. That's crazy.
That was covered,
That's
man. Somebody gotta come. That's the reptile. We were
but
talking
no,
about that.
it was really some knowledge that was being stole by the picture. So I'm trying to
mhm.
slide it in, like, yeah, man. But no, like the last like three thumbnails, that's crazy. That'll make me want to slap the shit out of niggas for real. I ain't
Damn, boy.
bullshit. The last three thumbnails is like, bro, now you done took the style. It was cool you was taking the knowledge, but now you even taking the style. Don't
Mm,
take my swag with it. Now I
mm.
want to beat you up. Now I want to beat you up. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who that? That's the thing. They could take away they could take the swag, but they can never clone us. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
When
Word.
niggas start getting paid, when niggas start getting paid off your shit, it get different. It get
Uh-huh.
different when
I
you have
reject your deposit.
$500. You done made $500 today off my shit, bro. No, that's
Yeah.
when it get weird. Like it's cool, or it's cool if you doing that, but you also implementing. The motherfuckers gonna swing my way too and really get the real and really,
Word.
where it's more of a company now. Now it's just bad company.
And look,
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Look,
Yep.
mine's eye don't get no credit. Just
I
like the
don't, I don't do credit either.
just like the
I'm the
higher
source.
self don't get no credit. The higher self don't get no credit. The higher self be in the background, be in the cut, letting the lower self know what's going on, giving it hint, and all that. But the higher self don't get no credit, but the lower self know who the big dog is.
Mm-hmm.
Truth
Word.
never get credit. It's, the truth never get credit. Only the false get proven wrong. The truth never gonna get. Once you prove a nigga wrong, you ain't gonna get credit. You get credit for proving them wrong. You ain't gonna get credit for the truth you proven wrong on. The
He
truth
know better.
always stand alone, unjudgmental. It's the truth. There's no
He know better.
ill
You ain't
feeling.
you ain't gonna expose him in his own house. He gonna see it coming from a miles away. He gonna kick you out before you could even get a word out. He gonna boot your ass.
They about said the covered. It's about attacking a nigga's soul at some point. Like when niggas be like trolling me, like I attack their soul. Like so when they get off this stupid ass YouTube shit, they be like they soul is rapping. It's because
Wow.
they be showing themselves online. Okay, you a stealer. That means if you was down and out, you would break in my house. If you stealing my information, you would steal my money. If you steal, you a lie. If you a lie, that means half of the shit you saying is a lie. Now, what dudes say on that one shit? Hot dogs don't bark.
Mm-hmm.
But look,
Oh
though,
no, what you say? Let me
They
say what
bite,
my
huh?
eyes. Let me say what my eyes said. Can a matchbox? No, but a tin can.
mm, yeah, I seen that post. But look,
Man, that hit.
but
Let's
look,
get it.
everything is for the taking. Everything is before you. So you ain't really stealing if it's in front of you. You just taking it, right? It is a difference between taking and stealing. If you're
Mm-hmm.
taking something, it was handed to you. It was handed to you. You can't take nothing that wasn't handed to you. Like when I say, "Here, bro, you can have that," and you're like, "I bet you're gonna take it. You're gonna grab it." So it really a paradox, right? Because look, we see what happened to UEP, right? We see what happened, and I know that UEP called in, let let him know, man. I know who you is, bro. You the police, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because UEP know what was happening, in real life. He know the truth. He know that okay, the beef done went on a different level, on another level, you know, because that's these dude is feeding his family up that, like you said, he's making money up that. He don't left everything else, but to make a living up for that. So he ready to go to war and die for this shit, you know. So
Yep, already dead. Shit. You
yeah,
know, like it's like we said, we raising the dead, right?
literally,
I can
literally, that's
see.
literal.
I know my Frankenstein. God damn it.
Yeah, that's literal, man. So you can't be raising the dead, and end up, being the dead, being dead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Being the dead. So you have to be aware, know what you're doing. So yeah, man, it playing out to me perfectly the way it's supposed to.
Supposed to.
How I is handling the way you're handling it, I think is that's the right way to handling it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, respect, man. Respect to that, bro. Because it's a disrespect, right? Because
Mhm.
it is like you said, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Mhm.
Where, like, say, the difference between stealing and taking, you know, say the stealing part is literally a still picture.
Yes, sir.
And I got the still picture.
Mhm.
And I can put that motherfucker in motion, like I can hit play on it.
That's what
You
I was
know?
talking about. They could take your swag, but they can't clone you, because you don't got
Mhm.
he only got what you're giving him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. And you can take that. You know what I'm saying? Yet
Mhm.
I won't, you know, make it as if I'm all look him, high and mighty, you know. But it is my truth, my tea. Word up, like say that's my cross, you know. But it is what it is with the world, you know, because that's what the zombie want is consciousness. And I
Mhm.
can see when it's like when I feed my dogs. You know, they be like, you know, like I can't recall the dude's channel, but he voiceover with dogs and how they act. You know, he do a real great talent with it too. You know, it's like he know exactly what them dogs is saying, but like where he's doing that, this is where I can see, you know, I can see me
Mhm.
like the copy. You know, like we talk about capiche. Like it's
Right.
mob shit, man. It's mob tactics. You know, so you can see where, like, say, you can see your influence.
Yeah,
You
we
know.
just talked about it. Once you reinvent the wheel, you just created a copy version for yourself. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have the original, you know. You don't have the original thing. You just have a copy. And I peeped that, man. You know, from since 2000, like what, 15. Once I came in, I peeped that. This is why I met y'all. Like I said, all of y'all, I
Mm-hmm.
met y'all from this channel because I ain't know none of y'all. I literally came from, the whole YouTube street, and he just popped up in my feed, and I clicked his video, and all of y'all was in the chat. You feel me?
Work.
And I end up getting, in touch with y'all, get the hangout link. Now I'm on the hangout with y'all. We hanging out together. You feel me? That was before YouTube. Cause I peeped it, real eyes recognize real eyes, real recognize real. So
Mm-hmm.
you know that just like when he opened his panel, he just gonna open his panel and let everybody, build, and he just taking notes. Now he's taking note, and after you're going to see him coming up with a presentation, and everybody that was dropping the gene, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, bro, you're right, you're on point." Yeah, you're on point because he take notes. You know what I'm saying? He take good notes. He coming back with his own spin to that shit. Give you a copy of your own shit. You're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's a good job."
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing
Hey,
that it's a copy of your own thing. Now you're questioning your own thing, like, okay, like you trying to make some sense of your own thing, of the original from the copy,
right.
which never makes sense.
Look at that.
Now
I add this
everybody
to
get
that. Look, look. Say. You know how say one scarab beetle look just like the other one,
Mm,
right? They copies, right? Right. So like say where you get a similarity, you know, where say the copy literally they are mirror images, man. You know, like say two scarab beetles roll in they little dung ball like that. They are copying shit, like capiche, copy shit,
capi- copy shit. Capiche.
capiche. You know,
Capiche. Right?
it ain't like the other one can say, "Hey, man, I did this first," you know, and I ain't on that type of childish time.
Here's what it is. It's like this, right? You like dead trying to get 100 pounds of weed, right? Motherfucker, like, yeah, I can get it for you, right? But then they go to the plug with your money and act like it's theirs. Hey, let me get 100 pounds. Like, nigga, that ain't your bread. So the plug, like, man, find that out. Now they want to know where this money coming from. But you refuse to relinquish it because you're living off my money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part that frustrates me. It's like,
Me
man, you
too.
living off shit. Now it's cool to say, yeah, this coming from this section, la 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 la. And let the people that's invested decide who they want to deal with. Do they want to deal with a carbon copy, or do they want the real masters? You
Nah,
Right.
understand?
the
You
people.
got it,
Oh,
bro.
my bad for cutting you off. Go ahead, go ahead. Land your plane.
I learned it.
The
You
people.
got it.
I know, man. The
I'm in
people.
helicopters now, Rob. I don't even fly planes no more. I'm in helicopters. I run these niggas off rack, bro. I'm in choppers. But go ahead, you got it.
Word.
I was just saying that the people, man, they want, the consumers want to deal with the middleman. They don't got plug money, right? Meaning that they don't have the IQ, to comprehend from the plug to to have a plug talk, right? What that song? What who made that song? Plug walk or plug talk. You know, they don't have that IQ to walk like the plug and talk like the plug. So they want
No, no,
middleman. They don't
Rob.
plug money.
The problem is this. I gave you my 100,000 and you ain't bring the work back and act like it was your work. So you stole from me. If you bring the work back, it's cool. You got your little 1,000 people, half of them fuck with me. That's cool. We can break it like that. But when you act like it's all you and don't give me my motherfucking due, then I feel like you robbed me. You robbed me for my whole intellectual, and there ain't no price on
Right.
it. It's a plague. It's plagiarism. Never
Mm.
mind that part, but y'all got it.
Wow.
But look,
What the bugs do though? Drop. What happened in where they talked about Egypt? You know, what happened? The plagues, plagiarism. You know,
Yeah. Hey, the bugs gonna kill us all off. See, people don't even understand. They looking at the bugs crawling outside of them. It's the bugs in your body. That's what cancer is. That's what all these diseases is. They're bugs. They're microscopic bugs. If you
hey,
look
Alma,
at
can
them
you go
under,
back? Can you go back to that? Yeah. Look, if there are people out there mocking, I let them and keep moving forward. Exactly. We going somewhere they can sit wherever I spit, as they obviously thirsty beings that do that.
yeah,
See?
that's what I was about to say. When you and Joe come back in, because they are paying back because they're paying attention. That's how they pay you to get the product in the first place. They have to pay you some attention and see what you got going on. And they get some of that. They're gonna come back as long as they keep coming back and paying attention. This is bringing you back the money. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
bro, the
Look,
niggas
look.
stealing out of Walmart. The niggas stealing out of Walmart trying to sell it at retail, bro. Ain't no way around it. Nigga, you done came in my store, you done stole some shit, took it to your bodega and tried to sell it for more. Bro, period. That's what's happening. It's you took my shit, now you wanna sell it. But even more, I was giving this shit away. You selling it to people.
Word.
Bro, that shit
You
could fuck with me too. Like, hold on, bro, I'm giving this shit away and you done made a profit. Now I wanna beat you up. That's all I'm saying.
know.
Or just give me my due diligence. Just be like, hey, yeah, I've been digging off into the crates. I've been fucking with HOTC. I've been fucking with Mind's Eye. I've been fucking with a lot of you niggas. Y'all don't even know I be listening. But y'all niggas dropping some jewels. And a couple of them I had presentations to. Boom. Now you breaking bread because just that statement alone spreads the community out. Who is Mind's Eye? Who is that? All right, cool, sub, cool. Now they can go to the source also, but keeping everybody from the source is some bullshit. And they
Straight
got
up.
enough gems though. They got enough gems not to do it. That's the weird part, bro. You got enough just to what you know yourself. You can just talk about that. Why take my shit to make it seem like you know more?
Exactly.
I
Look,
agree.
hey, drop. Look. It's like you say, bro. And this is a response to both of y'all. Um, say like where you can see what's going on, right? Um, like obviousness. It's like you say it all the time, drop. You know what I'm saying? I remember you put the shit in one of your rounds. Like you said I think I heard a snake, nigga. I spit in your face, nigga. You know what I mean? Now say like right there, you know, um, spit on the grave. You know, say it's a form of water. I make like this where they say don't play on people's grave. You know, don't dance on the grave. You know, because
Mhm.
you just don't know how much you water in it, right?
Yeah, I agree
You
a
know,
100%. That's what I
look,
was
look,
saying.
look, hold on.
Good.
Look, I'm saying that disrespect or the disrespect, like this will raise the dead. You know, like say, you either taunting or you teaching. Like say, you got those that are truly teach. You know, and I resonate with those. Yet you got those that are taunt. You know, say they are taunt your intelligence. Like this is just like say
Okay.
where okay, you will give people say the chance to speak, you know, say where you quiet, the next person gets to speak. And this is like say basically you know, the dead zip lip, you know, you be quiet so the next person can speak. Right. But if say the next person is speaking, you know, and you hear the taunts instead of the teaching, you know, like I will not except to be disrespected by my teacher. Like I had that problem in school, man.
Me too.
My teacher hated me in school, so I know the energy I carry.
Hmm.
You know, I know how I carry myself. So like I know when I see myself in the mirror.
Yeah,
This where it gets disrespectful and people spit with a lisp. I'm telling you, you know, say the list, it hangs. Like, cause your teeth is the truth. I bet you motherfucker got an overbite. Excuse my language. Well, I land right there. But yeah, it's the spit on the grave. It's the spit in your face that will water the plant. Like, don't get none of your life on the dead. The dead is just giving you your time to say live with them. You know, you get like they'll be quiet. You know, like say like you said. You know, they'll let you talk long as you ain't disrespecting them.
yeah, I definitely like again. I agree with both of y'all. That's why I say it's a paradox, man. Because they're paying
Yep.
the they whether they're paying you attention, they're paying you with money, they're paying respect to you or paying the dues. They're still paying. It's still a form of payment, right? Because
Ain't
they
that something?
yeah, they have to pay attention. Me, I love when somebody say, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that." I bet feed me. You know what I'm saying? Give me the energy for me to do it. Because no, I'm about to feed off you to show you that I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
yeah, is this like when people don't know what people act like they know what they're doing, but they don't know what they're doing, or people act like they don't know what they're doing, but they know what they're doing.
Acting, yeah. Total. This is where you will have your total recall like this motherfucker.
Hey, you can just know when you got the will to live and everything you accomplish through life, you write a
Uh-huh.
will. You write a will for when you die. So everything that's the will. The will of life is the will to live and the will to give back when you die. That's the purpose of life. So the next circle of life can live better. So cool. If I leave
Hmm.
some money, a couple cribs, a business to my grandkids, and my will, because I had the will to live, then it coincided with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Drop.
There she go.
What's
So,
happening?
can you spit this for me real quick? I'll put it on the screen.
Let me see if I can read it, man. I just gotta get my class. Oh no, I can zoom in. Hold on.
She strutted. That's what it say. Yeah.
She she strutted through the city with a style so rare. Denise Jordan, she the queen of the air. She got the movers. She can make head. Hold on. She got the movers. She can make head turns with a killer smile and a fire that burns. Her confidence is shining. Can't help but hold on. Her confidence is shining. Her with a killer smile. Hold on. With a killer smile and a fire that burn. Her confidence is shining. Can't help but amaze. Denise Jordan, she got the game. Hold on. See, I'm zoomed in. Hold on. I can read it now. Okay, hold on. She she strutted through the city with a stop. Hold on. So, oh my God. That's that damn lazy eye. Hold on.
No, that the
She
That's fine.
strutted through the city with the style so rare. Denise Jordan, she's the queen of the air. She got moves. She can make heads turn with a killer smile and a fire that burn. Her confidence is shining. Can't help but be amazed. Denise Jordan, she got the game ablaze. Her voice is like a melody. It hits you so deep when you speak. Everyone's ears wanna keep. She got the bar spitting. Hold on. It's just like a melody that hits you so deep when she speaks. Everyone ears wanna keep. She got the bars spitting rhymes with the class. Denise Jordan, she's the queen of the mask. All right, mass and class. Okay, cool. Her voice is the melody. Her voice is a melody. It hits you deep when you speak. Everyone ears want to keep. She got the bars spitting rhymes with class. Denise Jordan, she the queen with mass. She the man. Why you fucking my higher, man? She's fierce, never backing down from. Hold on, I'll learn it and spit this shit.
That's
Though.
fine.
Here's never backing down from a fight, a license on the mic. She shines so bright, her lyrics is razor sharp, slicing through the beat. Denise Jordan, she the voice that's we all need. She a force, a reckon with a true. Oh, that was fire right there. She a force to be reckoned with. I'm gonna steal that. She a force to be reckoned with, a true inspiration. Denise Jordan, she got the world admiration. You remember the damn. She a force to be reckoned with, a true aspiration. Denise Jordan got the world admiration. I remember the name cause she in the league of cool. I'm gonna learn it, man. Hold on, let me screenshot this right quick, and I'm gonna spit it. Right, I'm
yeah,
gonna spit it for you, and all you do is gotta mock it and spit it back. Just mock it exactly how I said. Hold on.
right.
Okay. But no, that shit fire.
That is. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
deep.
I ain't write it, so it's hard to read it.
That's
She strutted through the shit with a style so rare. Denise Jordan, she the queen of the air. She got the moves. She can make. Ooh, see. If I learn it, I can spit
Yeah,
it for
you
you
got
real
it, bro.
quick.
Yeah, you was on a roll.
Used to be
I don't be
reckoned with a
rapping.
true inspiration. Denise Jordan got the world's admiration. Remember the game. Ooh. Mind's eye, you need to write me some shit too, man.
Look,
Man, I just
man,
spit
I
this shit,
can't
bro.
go right,
I
man.
just spit this shit you gave me the. She
I'm
got
gonna
the
I
moves.
can
She
though.
can make heads turn with a killer smile and a fire that burns. Her confidence is shining. Can't help but be amazed. Denise Jordan got the game in a blaze. Her voice. Ooh, see? 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 Go ahead and send me some lyrics, man. Both of y'all. Uh, Sir
Got
Drop.
me up
He
here
got the
reading this
game
mother.
in a maze. No, I'm just.
Okay, let me try because I wrote it, but I didn't know how. I couldn't find the right cadence. So let's see. She strutted
I'm
through the city with a style so rare. Denise Jordan, she's the queen of the air. She got the moves. She can make heads turn with a killer smile and a fire that burns. Her confidence is shining, can't help but be amazed. Denise Jordan, she got the game ablaze. Her voice like a melody, it hits you deep. When she speaks, when she speaks, everyone here, every everyone's ears wanna keep. I don't know. She got,
Hey,
Let
that
me see
shit
if I
was
can
going
start
right to
with
this
my
beat right here. Come on, John. This what I'm listening to, right? It went right to this. That's crazy, ain't it? It went exactly to that beat.
mm,
He heard it. Yeah, that was nice, man. That K was better than mine.
let
Go
me
ahead and
see if
lay
I
it
can
down.
start
Send it
with
to
my
me a cappella, and I'll strike the beat to it for you,
yeah, I'm
too.
gonna send it to you. Yeah.
let me try
uh-oh,
with my
it sound
Haitian
like
accent.
Rob wanna rap that
Okay, get
motherfucker.
it, get it. Let's get it.
Look, we rapping on Mummy's Day.
Yes,
Well,
boy.
See?
Let me
tomorrow.
try with my Haitian accent. Uh, she strutted through the city with a style so rare. Dennis Jordan, she's the queen of the air. She's got the moves. She can make head turn with the killer smile and a fire that burns. Her confidence is shining. Can't help but be amazed. Dennis Jordan, she got the game ablaze. Her voice like a melody, it hits you deep. When she speak, everyone's ear wanna keep. She's got the bars spitting rhyme with class. Dennis Jordan, she's the queen with mass. She's fierce, never backing down from a light. A lioness on the mic. She shines so bright, her lyrics razor sharp, slicing through the beat. Dennis Jordan, she's the voice we all need. She's a force to be reckoned with, a true inspiration. Dennis Jordan, she got the world admiration. Oh, remember the name, cause she's in a league of her own. Dennis Jordan, the rap game's new throne.
Woo!
Ooh, that boy, he went through that, but shout out to him. He went through there.
Right.
Did
Yeah,
that
it was
shit.
a little bit.
I gotta find a beat because I wanna make I wanna make an intro with my with a rap on it. So that's why.
That's right. Look at you. Y'all better take advantage of that special offer on that one.
Yeah, that's deep right. That's fire. You feel me? It clean. You know what I'm saying? Clear, crystal clear. You know,
Yeah.
it pierce, piercing through. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Respect to you.
Yeah, for sure.
Reflection. Yeah. So, anyone drop you got a task. Now I got y'all make me a fire intro.
Yeah, I know they. You know they flow them words
Right.
where it be fluid and to a dope beat or whatnot.
Mhm. But yeah, I didn't mean to.
I think you just have to pause the right way where you need it to. But I just ran through it, because I didn't really get, because the way it right, the way she wrote it, so in a certain way you gotta know when to pause, and when to pick up again, basically the rhythm. I just ran,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Mhm.
This like we can do something with this. You didn't say mess up the narrative or you didn't throw nothing off. This your show.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Salute,
we can do something.
Nikki C in the building. Oh, she got another
Shout
name.
out Nikki C.
I
I
just
need
read
to tap
her.
into the chat.
Yeah.
Yep,
She
I
changed
got
her name
fold.
with her rancho song. All right,
Yep, I
Stu.
read them on the screen. I, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got 4 messages on the chat that I ain't even opened up. I got that red bubble with the numbers on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, you saying like
I
a
ain't
hundred
no
and
good when
stuff.
it comes to the chat.
You got like a hundred and something messages you ain't read yet.
Or on a good day, it'll be 400 messages, man.
Shit.
Just rolling it. But I ain't no good when it comes to the chat. I'm still on a mission to do better, but I read it on the screen like you got it right there. Shout out to you, Quentin. I see Q, Nikki C in the build. Word up. Look, like where Drop was like, man, you gotta write something like it. I thought of the Ghost Rider, right?
Mm,
And like where he's just reading it back is like, like say where it was your rhyme or whatnot. You had him talking,
right.
you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Makes
like
we her a Ghost Rider.
like try to read that message or whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is just like that. It's like where you could identify the puppet,
Mm,
say, because a lot of us like say news is literally the new shiny stuff or the ooh, you know,
mm,
and like you can see where a child is lit up where they like, ooh, say the oohs and the ahs, you know, like you can see it on them, right? Like if you had your birthday cake, like yeah, you specifically the one, it's your birthday, like you got the cake or you got it,
right.
ooh, the news, like so you can see the programming,
So
right?
no news like good news.
Condra, your mic blurry, Brody.
Blurry.
Yeah,
I said
blurry
no
to the ear.
news like good. No news like good news.
Hmm. Yeah, like say it's tied to the noose. Hang like
The
say,
nuisance.
look, fishing line, like say you could, like say, you throw your hook into mold in the sea, if you know what I mean. You can catch mold in the
Look, when
fish.
I just came up with this. I just made this up. But I heard it before,
Noose.
so I make it up. But when you come with the new sense, you become the nuisance.
Mm,
Dennis the Menace. Right? He was literally running around. I think that little boy put the old man's dentures in his mouth. Or he's playing like with the grown person's teeth. Them show was some new teeth. You feel me? Like, you become a
New
nuisance
temple.
like Huey, like me, like you. Like us. Right. It will get on others. It'll get on others.
until somebody knocks some new sense into you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what we doing. Look, set. This made me think about Professor X. Where's she at?
Man, I miss her. She on Facebook.
Set,
No, that
like
shit
set a
never
new.
get the notifications and shit.
Mm,
You get tired
Mm-mm.
of shit, never get notifications. Like if you go to her page, she done went live probably like 4 days ago. It don't get a notification. I don't know what that
oh,
shit is. I miss it. Turned on. Well, it don't give them to me. A lot of them are like they'll come so late. By the time I click on it, it be over with.
yeah.
Then it's a different experience when you're not watching it live. So my folks be like, man, I'll catch you. There's something about that live where everybody on the same energy would make it work.
Yeah.
Everybody right there, right now.
Mhm.
Shit, man. As far as the human species, uh, we don't let synthetic humans take over the world. We don't let people with no empathy run the world. No soul.
Hmm.
Like when you got a soul, it's just certain things you can't do. Your soul won't let you do it. When you don't have that, you would do whatever, man. You don't care. You senseless. Most of their eyes is all black, no pupil, just a black circle. You know the people that run the world, man. You can see them. You can spot them a mile away. Fucking demons. Trying to tell y'all. When they go home, they might say shit to someone else. When they out your presence, they might not even look like a human. Just trying to tell y'all. They don't see what you see is not what they see in the mirror. Never mind that. Y'all got it.
Thank you for coming, Kismet. Much love to you and the hubby.
Hey, I watch these motherfuckers spray all these chemicals, right? Mother Nature is so powerful. It just moved like 100,000 real clouds. Started
Hmm.
thunderstorm. Now I know the chemtrail thing. I don't been studying this shit. No, they sprayed their little shit. Mind you, the aurora borealis, you could see that shit in Ohio yesterday at midnight. So they tried to do the chemtrail shit, and
Hmm.
it ain't work. So you was able to see it. Y'all can Google it. You probably could have seen it too, my God. But yeah, the northern lights was shining over Ohio last
Wow.
night. That
Hmm.
shit deep. Once in like 1,000 years.
Hmm.
But I ain't get to see it. You know my dumb ass got drinking heavy, passed out about 11 o'clock. Corny shit. Like that shit be corny though. I'm mad as hell because I never get to see that shit again. You
Right.
know what I mean? I missed it. And that was my one time to see it. And yeah, I'm ashamed.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm totally ashamed of myself. But
Hmm.
it's all good though. You need to be ashamed of your goddamn self. How you gonna get better if you just cool? You the best, huh? You Mr. Know It All. Okay, buddy. Bring up with that.
Hmm.
What you doing, man? You supposed to be working a drive too, bro. What you doing, man? Excuse me, sir. This shit crazy. You got the whole establishment, but it smells like weed, bro. Hey, my homie be in the drive-thru at the gas station, shaking the shit out there. That nigga said it's a free country. That's so real. Like, nigga, it's a free goddamn country, nigga.
Hmm.
Y'all ain't talking though, bro. I don't know if my headset fucked up.
I think my time must have stepped away. Naga, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, did you know the most valuable thing in the world? This is real shit. And I debate anybody. The most valuable thing in the world is a female reproductive system. That goddamn coochie. Ain't no way around it, though. That's the most important thing. They locked that portal up. Oh man. Well,
Mm.
none of us be here. You tell me something more important. They can have a baby with a bitch ass. They can come up with semen and sperm. Trust me. We dumb as hell. They don't need us with this little stupid penis. But our organs hanging all out. Our uterus is hanging in front of us. No, we are what they call it. We deformed, bro. We're That's a deformity, man. Your organs, organs. Y'all got it, but I'm about to cut it. Y'all be easy. Y'all not talking, man. I'll make a fool out of myself if I keep talking. So I'm gonna
No,
leave. That's the best thing. My country just leave from it. Leave from me, Jay, because you
I
got
just
to
got cut off.
because cool, I'm gonna ask the cashier where I'm at. I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask what y'all want me to ask him. This shit about to be fun.
what did you say, Naga?
Now, see, I just got caught off
What y'all
guard and
want?
stuff like that. I was just in my notes. I was like, damn, I got to say, I wrote these and stuff like that.
Mm.
So I was basically in between two worlds, you know, listening, from one ear, but reading with my eyes and stuff like that. You
Mm.
got it.
No, I don't know, Mindset. Where you at, Mindset? You were saying something about Professor X.
Oh, that's us. I don't know where he was going with it, but I know it ties in, to being, us,
Right.
the Professor X, we all. Then it go back to the markers that he was talking about, like how we leave our footprint and everything.
Mm.
How we marking, wherever we at, is we marking the spot, like is the is where we leave our footprint, in life, in reality, you know,
Mm.
uh, kind of like going, like going to sleep and waking up, and you wake up in the next day, then you follow your footprint, and pick up where you left at and continue the journey.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was probably going to take it, some a whole nother route, but I just know it ties in, us. And I spoke on this before too, like the Earth is planet X, you know, the missing planet that people are looking for or people think that's going to return is Earth returning back in her natural state, you
Mm.
know, because Earth is planet X. This is where existence, you know, taking place right here. Outside of the Earth, everything, nothing is in existence outside of the Earth. Things, is consciousness, is things are conscious or is consciousness, uh, it exists or I mean, is consciousness, outside of the universe yet? But when we come to, things that actually exist, like, things have to be, alive to be, to exist. So the consciousness, until it comes to life, technically is not, is not uh in existence. It
Mm.
just cease to exist, basically. So things that are that everything that exists, is here on Earth, which makes Earth, planet X, where existence, takes place, or experience taking place, or expansion taking place. X, is all of that. Is the expressway. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the highway. Like when people say is my way or the highway.
So do you think this reality is the only one where things are materialized?
Yeah.
Hmm. So, like, say, every being in the in the ether or in the universe has to come here if they wanna have a body, or yeah, wanna become materialized or be a rock or a butterfly or whatever.
Yeah, this is the only sacred place in the whole cosmos, in the whole universe.
Damn.
Because this is where life is taking place,
Hmm.
and life is sacred. Is the only thing sacred about the cosmos or the universe is life. And this
Right.
is where life is at. So everything is just in the form of consciousness outside of the earth.
Right. Right. Right.
But do I think the state that we are in is the only physical state? No. You know, because I think the physical state expand to infinity, like we was talking about earlier, like how everything you know expand to infinity. So
Yeah.
you have an infinite amount of physical body or physical experience.
In this reality only.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know about that though. Cause hmm. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I can see that. Cause it's like, oh, maybe that's why. Let's say Earth is the or this reality is like the metropole, like you know how Egypt was in the ancient days. Everybody wanted to be there. It's
Yeah.
like this is the place to be, man. If you go there, you get a body, man. You get to experience life. Mm,
Yeah, I agree.
mm.
The mystery of the universe is Earth.
So maybe that's why they say we're here for lessons, like know what it is to be human, to have a body and experience life. Hence, evil, good and good and bad. Um,
Yeah, some people call it that a lesson, but I think it's just everything that have to do with X. Experience, expression, expansion. You know,
mm,
yeah, it has everything to do with X.
expectations.
Yep, that's what I said. I've said this before. Like the expectation where it was being put on me because I was the expert that was coming in. You know,
Mm,
so there was a lot of expectation on on me becoming this, me becoming that. Because they was looking at me as an expert, as the expert coming in.
right. Mm,
We even do it today. Now we put so much expectation on the babies because we know they have the ability to become whatever they want to become, which make them the expert.
yeah.
My bad, y'all.
There you are.
I
Yep.
might have
So
to jump off of here real quick. There's some crazy shit finna happen. Call too. Can y'all hear me?
Your sound, your bike is low.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
even like couple months ago, I spoke about that. That's why you was talking earlier. I was lost in what I wrote in my note. I was like, damn, like I wrote this. I was reading it. It's like it's interesting. It's like I think I forgot who I was talking to. I think it was Manza or something like that, or live stream I did. Where I think I was talking about the it's not a coincidence that I'm where I'm at with things, or with how I understand it, or how I understand it or comprehend things. It's like I was, you know, I was prepared to, to understand things that way. Like
Mm,
it's a whole journey that led to that. It's like going to South America, and I choose to, to take a car,
mm,
you know, and each country, I I I I, I ran through is not is like is that journey. Had I took a plane, I probably could have get straight to my destination. But because I take I choose to drive, so I have to stop, in certain countries. I might, uh, like the countries. I probably like the country, and I stay there for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Until I keep the journey going, until I keep pushing. I keep it pushing. But I was that's what I'm looking at. It's like everything that all the characters that I named myself, all the different understanding that I had was based, on the way I was, you know, on my journey.
mm.
Now it's still like where I'm at on my journey. It's like it's not a destination. You know what I'm saying? It's not the destination. So it's no destination for real. The destination is infinity. Like this thing don't stop. It keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I think some people. That's kind of like how I think we was talking about. You was talking about how words travel earlier. I think that you said that.
Yeah.
That's kind of like life. You know, life travels. Life is in motion. So it's like we keep up with life, or life gonna leave us. That's how people turn ghosts. Because people let go. I think I said it before in my previous life. How let go is let's ghost. It's like let go is let's be ghosts.
Mm,
What I'm saying. So a lot of people, like when we're looking at the kids, we're like, damn, they got so much energy. I can't keep up with them. Like I'm getting old, you know. And the kids, when they get old, they say the same thing. They're like, damn, I don't got, that much energy. Like, y'all full of energy, I'm getting old. So at some point, we let go. We stop doing what we used to do, right? All the energy that we had, we was harnessing as a kid. We stop harnessing these energies, we start doing these things. So we let go of life. And life is not going away for us. Life is life, you know, it keep going.
yeah.
But yeah, so that to go back, the journey don't stop. The journey keep going. You know, the destination, is to infinity, which is like which is a never ending, which never end. And that's
Mm,
the only way you're gonna be able to keep up with life, or to uh stay alive, or which is staying with life. To stay alive is to stay, staying with life, with life.
mm. I think once we're born, or once we manifest into the flesh, I think that's why they call it life, and life spelled backwards is evil. We become evil, and that evil isn't necessarily bad. That's what it's all in the spell. But since this is the realm of the demigod, the demiurge, um, and how do you say that? Life is evil, so um, being born or being in existence or in the X is being evil, literally. We are we are the demons and the angels at the same time. It's a duality. That's how I feel about it. And that's why they say we were born into sin. Yeah, born into evil, because life is evil.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but demons and angels, according to their terminology, they don't have a physical attribute. We either either we were an angel or a demon before we came here.
Mm,
So we was before we came here, we were evil, and once we cross over, we become alive.
mm,
We became one with life.
mm-hmm.
Oh my bad, I gotta take in a call right quick.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's all in the words that we use. You know, because we didn't create this language that we're speaking right now. It was here when we were born. We had to adapt or learn it from our parents. Like I speak Suriname language, I speak Dutch language, I speak a little bit of Spanish, or not speak, but I understand it, Spanish. Um, and now I'm speaking English. So it's um,
I'm back. My bad.
yeah. So it's what we're taught. Um, that's what we're gonna express as far as language goes.
Yeah, that's why my alter ego name is Reversible Being.
Mm,
So I reverse. I understand that the Matrix is a reverse uh version of nature.
mm,
You know, coming from the God Ra and El. Which is Israel. You know, so that's why it's called a reality. Is a reality,
mm,
right? Or reality. So it's God's world. You know, the Matrix. That's what it is. In God we trust. You know,
yep.
so once we end it, everything is backwards according to nature's way. You see, nature don't claim to be God. Nature ain't the one writing this God's terminology. Nature don't speak in English. You know, she speak to our heart and our mind,
Mm,
and that's not English. Or whatever language we think we learn in school or we learn to speak from our parents. You know, that's why when it comes with the babies, we hold the babies close to our heart because we're having a heart-to-heart conversation with the babies
mm,
because we lost that language. We can't communicate with the baby, and even our psychic. Like I think I've said this before, how the babies, if you're looking at a newborn baby or even like 3 months old or a baby that don't know how to talk yet, you could literally look at their face and it look like they're trying to project a thought into your mind.
mm-hmm,
You know, that's literally what they're trying to do, but we're not reciprocal. The
mm,
psychic uh information. So they have to learn to communicate with us in the way we communicate. So they dumb themselves down. You know, but they are the expert that come to this world. They are the one that we called upon. See,
mm,
the babies, even the Bible, talk about the babies, the kids, and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, I look at everything in reverse. And it gives me the perspective that I'm looking for. And I don't. And when I say in reverse or a negative way, it's not. I'm not talking about bad as people think. Negative mean bad or certain things mean bad. I'm not looking at talking about it in a incomplete way. In a way that is incomplete, like a negative sign. It's just missing the other upright negative sign. To show to create that positive sign. That's why they say two. Two plus negative make a positive. Some people say no, or too negative don't make it right. You know, but it do. The negative, the other negative have to be upright. You see,
Mm.
when you put the other negative upright, it create that plus sign, that cross sign,
Right.
right? So this is why we talk about us being crossed. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I feel like we've been double crossed, right?
Mm.
But yeah, so I definitely look at everything in reverse. So I think we're not really the devils and the angels and the devil. We're just being, you know,
Mm.
we just beings. We are be. We just be. Beings or be. Like the bees.
Mm-hmm.
But we can be evil or good. We can be good or evil if we eat from the tree of good and evil, which we did. Most of us did. We eat from the element tree. Right? Which is the tree of good and evil.
Mm.
So we choose to become evil or good, or we pick and choose when to be evil and when to be good.
So, do you think we have free will?
Yeah, that's what I just said. We pick to when we want to be good or evil.
But I think you was the one who said there's no such thing as free will.
Yeah, not in the sense, of we thinking that, things is free. Like there is no such thing as free will, how we think that, things is free. It's kind of like how they talk about the slave when they say that, they free the slave.
Mm-hmm.
Right, not in that sense. But really they talk about, really they made the slaves, become free now. It's free to become a slave. Not in that sense.
Mm.
But we don't have, or if I did, speaking it in terms of choice, probably us not having a choice to eat from the elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Like we ain't had no choice because uh our Adam gave it to us. I mean, our Eve gave it to us,
Mm.
which was our mama or our daddy, right?
Mm.
Give us the apple, and we needed to eat the apple because we're trying to communicate with our mama. If we didn't eat, from the elementary, there is no way we will be communicate with our parents. Google, Gaga, they don't know what that is, right?
Mm.
Because they only know good and evil.
Okay.
So we ain't had no choice, but to eat it, because that's what we came to do, right? Like Jesus, he ain't had no choice but to come, in the world, as a sinner. Even though they say Jesus never sinned, but the same way he came is the same way we came, because we came after Adam. They say everybody that came after Adam, you know, they say that's what makes us sin because of Adam. So if he came after Adam, then he sinned too. He was born in sin. He ain't had to sin, but he was born in sin, so he came the same way. This is why he had to be born, from the lowest and rise up to be the king of Israel.
Mm.
This is us.
Okay. Woo. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I think the only choice the only time we probably had choice not to eat it is not to come into this world. But you got it. I think you was able to say something.
No, no, no. I was looking at the time, 3 hours. Yeah, we can go like 15. I don't know if mine size coming back, but I don't want to make it too long.
Right.
Mm, yeah, because maybe I'll do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know who's gonna want a one-on-one tomorrow, so I might go live tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Hmm. So I might as well. And this one, cause I'm tired. I'm tired. I
Yeah,
didn't do much today, but still,
that's your tires. Tired. Being tired. Is is to hold on to your tires.
it sounded like mine side.
Yeah, like you ready. You getting ready to spin. You getting ready to. You know what I'm saying? You getting ready to spin out. Get a full burnout.
Right. Oh, shit. But I really had fun. I enjoyed your conversation. Thank you for joining me. I don't know, or maybe you can go live tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Oh no, tomorrow is here. Over here, tomorrow is Mother's Day. But yeah,
Yeah,
today.
yeah. Too. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and tomorrow is Sunday. So I don't know. I
Mm,
might. I might. I'm gonna see how
right,
it. I'm gonna let it play it out.
right. Mm-hmm. Tantasi Baron, wanneer do you when are you gonna give me a one-on-one? Kantasi is from Suriname too. Mm,
Okay, okay.
Wilson Baron. Yep.
Every time I hear the word that wrong, it reminds me of that uh Loa, or that spirit guy, spirit
Ba-
entity.
Papa Gede
Yeah,
Baron. Yeah.
it remind me of that.
Oh my God, he's in Suriname. Man, Kantasi. Turi. He says he's in Suriname right now. Dang it. Sheesh. I'm saving my money to go this year though. Maybe in December.
Hmm.
Rain season. Yeah, I know. Rainy, raining season over there. Oh,
Yeah, yeah too. That's the I heard it's the month. It's May. May
mm,
is like a month of rain. Where it gives a lot of rain.
yep. I will. I'll try though. Or yeah, December, November. I'm gonna try because I haven't been on a vacation in 4 years. Ever since the pandemic, I stayed my ass at home.
Hmm.
Only Brazilians there. Yeah, I bet. Sheesh. hmm I miss traveling. I used to travel every year, sometimes twice a year. Now I'm stuck at home.
Travel definitely help on unveiling the veil.
Hmm.
Definitely, do.
Yep.
That's only traveling with a purpose. Some people just traveling, for the fun of it, for the sake of traveling.
Right.
But some people literally be traveling and they have deja vu,
Mm.
which open their eyes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. Welke buurt woon je, blijf je? Which part of, are you in Paramaribo? Spiritual baths. Yes, go take some spirit baths. Yes, sir. Sheesh. In the bush, in the jungle. Nice. Mm-hmm. No, when Okay, yeah, I'm from Paramaribo North also. Yes, sir. hmm I don't want to travel alone though, but I think this time I'm gonna go alone because my daughter already went last month. My daughter and my son went to their dad in Suriname. They stayed 2 weeks, so now it's my turn.
Hmm. My turn.
My turn. Yep. But yeah, I will shut it down. I got. Uh,
Definitely, definitely appreciate you.
Serious.
The epic one on one, and definitely this great build. There was a lot of gems, being dropped.
We're gonna do one-on-ones every year with the same people. I don't care, because people change their mind or things happen. So yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
do it again. Mhm.
for sure. Definitely. I'm gonna let you go. Until next time, catch you on the next live or in the chat somewhere in the YouTube.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Till the next time. And I'm gonna send you your text.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
yes, sir. Hmm.
If you could send it to my email, that probably would be good because I know it's in a video format, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to your email because I don't know if it's too the file is too large for the WhatsApp thingy. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
if you send it
email.
to my email, that would be better because I'd be able to download it, to the
Right.
computer and
Okay.
up
Yeah.
my StreamYard.
Okay. Yep. 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 Hmm.
All right. So see you until next time.
Till the next time. Much love to you. Thanks you, Mindsai and Sir Drop for joining. Also, Cage was on the panel too. Mindsai, Sir Drop, Naga Genie. Uh, you enjoy the show? Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I think you remember, right? Wait, my mouse is tripping. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you remember. You're a member. A member. Let me see if I can scroll. Thank you, Kismet. She lit up the chat as usual. Much love to Sister Kismet. Much love to Sister Chrissy and Sister Oshuniemi. Salute and much love to Mr. West. West. Who else? Who else? Sir Drop. Quentin Emerson. I'm gonna text you, Quentin, so we can set up your one-on-one. Charles Johnson, much love to Charles Johnson. Fantasy Wilson Baron, much love to you, broski. Who else? Who else? Nikki C. Much love to Sister Nikki C. I'm still scrolling. Naga Genie. Okay, I'm at the top. That's it. That's it. I think I got everybody, Mr. West. Okay. Kismet, Mind's Eye, Sir Drop. Who else? Who else? I think I saw a name, but I don't. I must. I think I got everybody. Did I say Chrissy? Chrissy? No, Chrissy was in the other chat. Dang it! I had two live streams today, so yeah. Charles Johnson. Did I say Charles? Okay. But yeah, I'm out of here. Much love to everybody. Till the next time. Trying to find my outro. Metaku alamala grantangi fudu si Arkidis bedeso ama aka Denise. Te wantra lisi baka. Drink no for watra. Sorgo bun fi srefi. Give yourself a hug. That means brasa you srefi. Lup you srefi. Most important, love makandra. Love each other. Till the next time. Um, and have a great rest of the day, evening, wherever you are. And for all the moms in the world, high vibrations, good vibrations, sending you positive vibes. Have a great Mother's Day. But for me, every day is Mother's Day. So, te wantralisi baka till the next time. Mwah!